Yo, what is up?
We're back.
We are back, and it feels so good to be back.
It's Monday night, and you know what that means. Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, Monday Night Raw, baby. Mondays are for wrestling, just like every other day of the week, quite frankly.
And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's Legends Night.
It is Legends Night. As we speak, Mr. Hulk Hogan was just on the television. But now he's gone. And now we're having Miz TV with John Morrison and Mr. Money in the Bank, The Miz. But before we get even into the show, hello, everybody of the Respect the Ring community. Thank you all so much for joining us on, is this our first Monday Night Raw of the new year? I think it is.
Yeah.
Thank God 2020 is in the past. 2021 is here, and it's time for a great year to come. Let's make it a good year. We can do it together when we work hard enough. Our good buddy Andrew Samru, who's normally on the show with us, he's taking a break because last night he began his coverage of Wrestle Kingdom Night 1.
6 hours.
6 hours
6
of
hours
wrestling we gave you. And guess what, guys? You're getting it again tonight. That's why I'm here to take and cover for Andrew. That's why I'm wearing my New Japan shirt tonight. I'm showing the respect because later on tonight, very early morning hours, you'll get night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom with Andrew. It's going to be a really, really awesome show. You're going to make sure you want to watch to see it. But in the meantime, you're here with your boy Nick, with your boy Chris, and we're watching Monday Night Raw Legends Night. Hey, hey ho, hey, hey ho.
And to always start off our shows, Caleb is shitting on the Yankees fans.
As always, I love you, Caleb. It's so good to see you, man. Thanks so much for being here.
And then Kurt, hello.
Uh-oh, what happened? Lost Kurt. There he is. What's up, Kurt? Thank you
Welcome.
so much.
Thank you for joining us for the first Monday Night Raw of 2020.
Well, you gotta love it, man. It's the best. It feels good. It feels good to be back. It feels good to have a new year in front of us. WWE can do so much. We know that coming up this month is the Royal Rumble, one of the best pay-per-views in the whole world. It's the one thing that we all still love from WWE with the full passion. And I don't know, man. You know what? This Legends Night, usually I'm down on Legends Nights, but you know, this might be pretty good, I think. It could be good.
We'll see. It's a cash grab, and by cash I mean grabbing for all the audience they can, but yeah. Let's see.
Oh, what's up, Gabriel? First
liked and shared.
Look.
Gabriel is always killing it on the YouTube game. So
love
thank
it.
You,
love it, Gabriel. Thank you so much for being on there. Oh no, did I go too loud?
I don't know.
You're
fine for me.
I did.
Joe Burkhart, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, my friend. Thank you for joining in for the first Raw of the year.
Happy New Year.
Kurt is doing good.
He's doing good. Thank goodness for that.
And the man himself, Niall.
Niall, the Big Red himself. And guys, I don't know if you saw our announcement, but we will have Mr. Niall on the program at some point in the future. Be sure to keep your eyes open. He'll be here.
I don't know if it's going to be him or his acquaintance, but one of them will be here.
Someone will be here. Someone will indeed be here.
I won't be here for the whole show since I have to be up early AF for Wrestle Kingdom, and I'm really tired if I don't sleep. I don't blame you.
I do not blame you, good sir. Listen, Wrestle Kingdom had a really, really great show last night. I'm sure they're going to put on a very great performance tonight. So be sure, guys, if you got to go take a snooze before 2 a.m., right? 2 a.m., 2:30? What time is it?
Your time, 2 a.m., yes.
Yes, my time on Eastern Seaboard, 2 o'clock in the morning. Make sure you check that out, though. Oh, look at this. And Kurt's telling us. He's telling us that he's liked and he's subscribed on Facebook. On YouTube. That's fantastic. And, guys, I want to tell all of you, it's a new year. You want a new page to follow, a new page to like. Go over, give us a like, give us a follow on Facebook. Go over to Twitch. Follow us there. And, of course, you can find us at Respect the Ring. That's Respect the Ring, all one word. And watch us on YouTube, Respect the Ring, all one word. Give us likes, give us shares, subscribe. You want to know whenever we're going live. And right now, just to keep everybody up to date, we are now watching Monday Night Raw Legends Night. The New Day is in the ring on Miz TV with Miz and Morrison. They're just going back and forth talking about nonsense. So,
hey, Nick, what makes you happier, WWE or the Just Fire Adam Gase? I can answer that. Adam Gase, WWE is not just one.
Hey, goodbye. Oh, my God. Goodbye. See you later. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. I'll tell you, though, is there a more hated head coach in New York? Who's the more hated head coach in New York right now? Adam Gase, or former head coach now, or Doug Peterson on the Eagles? I am pretty sure that it's much more hated.
I'd have to go Peterson. Everyone wanted Gase gone, but Peterson literally single-handedly cost a New York team to lose the playoffs.
You can't even pretend that he didn't do that intentionally. Like, it's just like, oh, I'm playing to win the game, so I'm going to put a guy who got, like, no reps the entire season out there in the fourth quarter in a very winnable 17-14 game. Like, okay, bro. I agree with Caleb here. Pull up Caleb's comment. That's a good one. Doug Peterson's probably got a couple of hits out on him. You know he does.
That's a New York thing to do.
It's very. Are you insinuating that us New Yorkers are violent people that hit that on people? Because you're absolutely right. We do that. But guys, this is not a football show. This is a wrestling show, and right now it looks like the New Day is asking the Miz and Morrison questions on Miz TV, which is a bit of an interesting twist, I guess. We obviously tonight, guys, the big match that we have going on for us tonight, of course, is the WWE Championship match. Drew McIntyre taking on Keith Lee. That will be on later tonight. Predictions. Do we get some kind of crazy title change in the first Monday Night Raw of the year, Chris?
I hope so.
That'd be pretty shocking. You get a brand new champion to start the year, and it's Keith Lee. And I think this is also a good time to say, for all the people that were like, oh, they're burying Keith Lee. Oh, they sent him back to the Performance Center. He's never going to do anything. Oh, McMahon hates Keith Lee. The next day, they put out his WWE 24, and tonight, he's in a title match against Drew McIntyre.
Yep.
Oh, holla, holla, holla. It is Mr. Teddy Long, the first of the legends.
Speaking of Teddy Long, I saw him last month at a show. He's the
God.
general.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Miz and Morrison?
I'm so far behind.
They just said Miz and Morrison are going one-on-one with The Undertaker. Hold on. Adam Pearce is here to let him know that that's not possible.
Gabriel has been a fan for 15 days.
We love you.
1 day, 15 days, 400 days. We appreciate it all.
Yes, absolutely. If you're watching us for the first time right now, if you're watching us for the 100th time right now, we love you and appreciate you. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for giving us even a moment of your time. It really, really means a lot to us.
So question.
Yes.
I've seen it since I've been into shows where he's been around here recently. How do you feel about the goatee?
You know, I'm looking at it. It doesn't look real. It looks like a fake goatee that, like, it's like if your sister's going on a date and you want to stalk to make sure the guy's not gonna, like, you know, treat her badly, so you, like, put on a fake mustache and, like, you go, like, sit in the corner of the Applebee's and get a drink by yourself. I think that's what it looks like to me.
Niall said that Morrison mentioned Tatanka. Have you seen how well he looks? He looks great. I haven't seen him recently, but he will be on tonight, so we will all see.
We will definitely see. I didn't even hear him mention Tatanka. But again, something hilarious that just happened here was they have Miz and Morrison and the New Day are kind of chirping at each other back and forth, and then all of a sudden Teddy Long comes down and he goes, "You guys are going one-on-one with the Undertaker,"
and he's just up there doing the little shuffle now, and
Adam Pearce is going to be like, "No, dude, we don't. Undertaker's not here. Like, we can't do that." And he's like, "Oh, okay. You got a tag team match, player."
Joe Burkhardt says that Keith Lee will win the WWE Championship tonight.
Wow, a hot take from Joe. Hot Take Joe. That's his name for tonight. Hot Take Joe. Hot Take Joe has a hot take saying that Keith Lee will win the WWE Championship. Well, guys, let us know in the comments section. What do you think? Do you think Keith Lee's going to walk out as champion tonight? I don't know. We'll have to see.
Gabriel says no. Drew is, and no one can survive the Claymore.
No one can survive the Claymore. Listen, the Claymore kick might be, if not the most protected finisher in WWE right now, no? Mm-hmm. It's got to be.
Yeah, I agree. So, Hot Take Joe has Keith. Gabriel has Drew.
Chris has you have a hopeful. You're saying you hope he does.
Yes, Keith Lee. Let's do it, man. You want to shake up for some ratings and...
Oh, bask in his glory.
Let's bask in some glory.
Oh, bask in his glory. For he is limitless.
He was limitless until they took his music away.
I know. I blame the CFOs for that. You can't blame WWE. Thanks, get out of here.
Joe says he likes that name. Hot Take Joe. Name. I love it. We'll keep up the hot takes.
Keep up the hot takes, Joe, and you get to keep Hot Take Joe. That's your name.
Kurt said, I did crying Brody Lee rip last night. I'm okay today, Nick. Oh, man, I can't. Ooh. This is probably the – no, that's a lie. I cried earlier. I watched today's episode of BTE and the Eddie Kingston speech. I was bawling.
Dude,
did you watch today's BTE?
I did not, but
wait till you watch that. You'll cry again.
Okay, but is it worse than what he said for Dynamite?
Completely different.
Oh wow! Okay, cool.
Wade, it's just as sad and amazing. Mm-hmm. So,
and I wasn't on, so I didn't get a real chance to. Because I know you guys. Did you guys have a show after Keith Lee died? After Keith Lee, oh my God,
sir.
Brody Lee. I'm sorry. after Brody passed away, was there a show? Did we have, or we didn't have anything?
No, we had canceled for the 2 weeks before that.
Right. So we were postponed for the 2 weeks, and
the first show was last night's New Japan show.
Right, and Saturday actually, because Andrew went live, so I was that was I think. But no, I know we really didn't get a chance to talk about it, and obviously this is Monday Night Raw. We're trying to look ahead, but obviously the passing of Brody Lee, such an unbelievable shock to the whole wrestling community. Somebody that was so beloved by all, and it was. I think it was hard on all of us seeing that.
What did I do? Okay, there. I'm just gonna pull that up for a minute. That's it.
Something up. Oh, are you good?
Yeah, we're good.
You're good.
I'm learning, people.
He's learning the back end. But oh my gosh, scorching hot take here.
I'd be good with that. I assume he means Keith Lee, but I don't think it's happening. He will be champ eventually for sure, but I don't see it being tonight.
It's very possible. I think that's probably what's going to happen. He probably won't win. He probably won't walk out as champion. But getting back to what we were saying about with Brody Lee, I have to say I think that both WWE and AEW, especially AEW, did a real great job showing a lot of honor and respect to Brody Lee and his entire family. And I think it's another example of one of the lessons I think that 2020 taught us is you have to really appreciate what you have around you, appreciate the people around you, and because every day's a gift and we don't know when that person's not going to be here anymore. So
absolutely.
From all of us here at Respect the Ring, and we've been showing respect on social media for the last few weeks, all the respect that all the thoughts and prayers go to Brody Lee's family and to those. But I think Brody Lee would say the show goes on. Let's do a great job and let's go out there and kill it, which both WWE and AEW have been doing in spades lately. So
he'd probably be mad that we're doing so much for it, but
he probably would. He probably would not have loved it. The one thing that made it to me that he loved it for AEW, especially, was how much his son got to be involved and got to feel special and stuff like that. Because that was, as we saw from his WWE 24 special and stuff, is the most important thing in his life was his son, were his children and his family. So I'm happy that for everybody they've been able to really make as this is the worst kind of sign, the worst thing that can ever happen to that person, that family, but trying everything in their power to make it a little bit easier and letting them know that they're not alone. So that's a great thing.
All right. I just wanted to mention that people were upset with how little WWE did last Monday for not necessarily a tribute, but like what they did. They showed a picture and that was about it. Had some clips. But I'm glad they did it the way they did to let AEW have the first chance, considering he was with them.
I thought that was exactly what my thoughts on it was, because I remember seeing, like you, seeing people saying, "Oh, WWE, they did such like a shabby job. Look at what AEW did. That's a real tribute show." And a part of me was going, "Well, but he was not WWE's guy. He's AEW's guy.
Yeah.
Let AEW do what they want to do." You know, I mean, I think that, you know, they had the wrestlers mention them. They had people doing the lariat all night. They have a whole playlist on the network. You know,
yeah, they have done a lot since last Wednesday. They've done so many videos on YouTube and tributes and all that stuff. So, like I said, I'm glad that they gave AEW the first shots, considering he was with them first. But everyone's had their time to say stuff. Everyone's done their tributes, and of course, we're gonna miss them every day. The wrestlers are gonna miss them every day, but it's time to move forward.
Absolutely.
Can't dwell.
No,
and we have a bunch of messages. Holy shit. Okay.
We got a bunch of comments. Let's keep it going. Hey, the Claymore kick is protected, but there's no protecting you from the Rainmaker. I love that, man.
Kurt says, I don't know who the new boss is. Nick, do you know who the new boss will be for Dark Order?
The Dark Order. I don't know. I mean, that's a real big question of where does the Dark Order go from here. I'll tell you this. It's just how horrible what I'm going to say is the Dark Order now has never had more eyes on it. I mean, I think the Dark Order, you know, for anybody who is saying the Dark Order has no direction, they have nowhere to go, they have no motivation, they have no oomph behind them, that's gone. So the Dark Order to me is going to have a very, very, you know, influential and very impactful place in AEW content going forward. So I think whoever's going to take over as the leader, I think there's a great chance that it could be Hangman Page. That's just me, but whoever it's going to take over, they're going to run with it, and they're going to have a good time.
Did you see Kofi's twerk fest just now?
Yes, I did.
That was amazing.
I don't want to talk about it. In fact, what we're going to do, because I want us to be on the same time, because I know I'm a little ahead of you. When the action just comes back for me, because we're on commercial now, I'm going to pause. You let me know when you get back, and that way we're synced, so we're watching it at the same time.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Joe says he has the New Day on this one.
The New Day?
Gabriel says, what does message retracted mean? If you're on YouTube, sometimes moderators will retract certain messages if you have like trigger words or something in there. So
you probably didn't say anything wrong, but who knows?
Yeah. It's not us. We didn't take anything off. It's probably just YouTube.
Yep. Wait.
And then Clinton says, Kazuchika Okada.
Yep.
Am I back? Am I good? Okay.
You're back now. Go ahead.
Kazuchika Okada proves that he's the top dog in New Japan. He didn't need a title to do it. Apparently, him and Ospreay went for 35 minutes last night, and it was insane.
Really? So I didn't see that.
No titles up or anything. It was just a special attraction match.
Well, I love that, man. That's sick. I know that Ibushi defeated Naito to now have.
I'm too late now, but.
Well, I know. I know what happened. I know. What was that? Wasn't that? That was last night, right? Okay, yeah, I'm not remembering anything from that. But yeah, I think Ibushi won that.
And hopefully the Switchblade takes it from him tonight.
Now, you know, it's how are they doing the whole thing with the IC title with their Intercontinental title? Are they joint or are they gonna break them up at some point?
They need to break them up. I hate double champions in any division, any company, anything. I hate double champions, so they need to redo it. Take them away and have two men be able to shine.
Absolutely. Oh, listen, we got somebody else new here in the comment section. Hello, James. Hello. James there. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Hello.
James, welcome. And thank you for falling into our pit. And you're stuck here forever.
You are here forever now. You can never, ever leave. We're not sorry about that.
Niall said that the last two matches were phenomenal. Those two, among others, of course. A lot of the matches on last night's card were fantastic. If I didn't have to work this morning, I would have been on the show and watching with y'all. and I'm pretty disappointed I didn't get to watch it. It's the first new Wrestle Kingdom I haven't been able to watch live in like 4 years. So
yeah, I watched last year's Wrestle Kingdom. I didn't watch this year's just because I wasn't able to. Oh, look at this! Look what our fan Gabriel just said here. Look at this. One of my friends just subscribed. Look at this guy. Just raking them in, the viewers. We love it. And guys, we ask you to follow in Gabriel's footsteps here. Be sure to share. Whether you're watching us on Twitch, whether you're watching us on Facebook, whether you're watching us on YouTube, share it, man. Let the world know.
Yes.
Because everyone's got to know about Respect the Ring, man.
Yeah, help us out.
Absolutely. I'm watching Paula Abdul dance right now in a arthritis pain commercial.
Oh, I thought you were going to pause it.
I'm going to, well, when I get to the action.
Oh, when it gets back, okay.
Okay.
Kurt says, I'm happy that Undertaker is a coach for AW. I have not seen that confirmed.
I did not. I don't know if that's true at all, but okay. John Moxley showed up at Wrestle Kingdom last night. Yes, he did.
False. It was a video.
It's a video. All right. Well, let's just finish that.
Hey, look, Paul Abdul.
Let me know when Kofi is like in the air about to give a major clothesline to John Morrison, and that's when I'll hit play. Oh. It's going to have to happen. I'm ready. Here we go.
Kofi's in there.
All right. Boom.
James, glad to be here. I've been watching WWE since '98 and really got into WWE while watching the Rebel Wolverine during the early 2000s.
Ah, hey, man. I started becoming a fan in 2004.
Me too.
Oh. Yeah, 2004, I was still a little young. I was still a little too young, but then like once like 2005 swung in, then it was like, oh, like now I was like I was a little bit more into it then. My first glimpse of wrestling ever, I'll always tell this story because I think it's hilarious. My first glimpse of wrestling ever, I was a little young lad flipping through the channels, and I get onto an episode of SmackDown or something where they show Victoria shaving Molly Holly's head, and then it's the week after. So then Molly Holly shows up with a full head of hair, and they're all like, "What the hell is going on here?" Victoria goes and rips off her wig, and then Molly Holly grabs her and puts her in a chokehold, and they have to rip her off of Victoria, and that's how the segment ends. And my dad like comes into the living room. He's like, "What the hell are you watching this garbage for?" And changes the channel. And that was my first glimpse of wrestling as a young boy. So not exactly maybe the greatest way to get introduced, but that's how I started watching this.
I don't know how I started. I remember flipping through the channels and finding something funny and started watching it from there on. But all I know is that Eugene and William Regal were part of it.
Oh my God, no! Like my life was Shelton Benjamin as Intercontinental Champion. That was the first title change I ever saw. Was Shelton Benjamin taking the Intercontinental title off of Chris Jericho. My first wrestling pay-per-view was Taboo Tuesday, which makes no sense, but that's what it was. I hated Triple H off the first night. I hated Edge. I loved Kane for some reason, even though he was a bad guy and like crushing people's larynx at the time and stuff. I just love them. William Regal and Eugene, and William Regal and Tajiri. One of the best tag team combinations in the history of wrestling. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I can't specifically tell you when I started watching. All I know is that WrestleMania 21 was my first pay-per-view.
WrestleMania
holy shit, everything just changed after that.
Well, WrestleMania 21 was my first WrestleMania. And still to this day is my favorite WrestleMania ever.
James said, not sure if that name is allowed to be brought up. So I said, to be honest, I had no idea what you meant by Ravaged Wolverine.
Come on, you know what
it went right over my head. Right over my head. But that makes more sense. Now says the first show he ever watched was Mania 20 before he was even 2. What a youngster.
What a youngster indeed.
Fatal Aaron says, oh crap, Raw is on. Just woke up from a 5-hour nap trying to make up the hours from night 1 of Wrestle Kingdom so I can make it through tonight/tomorrow morning show without a pounding headache. Go take another nap.
Let's take another nap.
And the king himself, Andrew Samaru, says, "Nice shirt."
That's not no Japan Pro Wrestling strip, bro. I'm always hyping you up.
Where's the weebs at?
Oh,
Where those My Hero Academia weebs at? Someone.
Hey. We got a very intense back and forth match right now between The Miz and Morrison and the New Day. Morrison just hit a massive forearm smash to the side of Xavier Woods. What are your thoughts on like how the New Day has been? My God, that was a nice forearm smash.
That was
Xavier Woods.
Nasty.
That was nasty as hell. What's he do? What is he doing? He just, oh my goodness, goes right between the ropes. How have you felt the New Day has been? Do you feel like they're a little stale, Chris?
Yes and no. Like, you can only do so much, and they've been around forever.
Yeah.
But now that it's just the two of them, maybe they can do something new. Maybe still a comedy act, but nothing. Look, all he did was the Shining Wizard.
Boom! Shining Wizard pins Morrison, and the New Day pick up the victory.
And The Miz loses once again.
The Miz loses once again, but the Miz, the most important thing is that the Miz is Mr. Money in the Bank, as brought to us by last week, because technically Morrison cashed in at TLC.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so the Miz got the briefcase back. I don't know.
Gabriel, welcome to the weebdom. I also watch it.
So let's see what happened here. He hits the Shining Wizard. Oh, there's nothing. Okay, I thought they were showing us an angle for a reason here. No.
Two buddies.
Oh, look at these two buddies. Sabaru! Hello!
Look at them dudes.
Look at them dudes. Miz and Morrison looking very sad on the outside right now.
I lost my stream. I'm out of commission.
You lost.
This happened. Yeah, this happened 3 weeks ago too.
Oh no! Well, right now we're getting a view of Byron Saxton, Tom Phillips, and Samoa Joe on commentary, talking to us about something. With the Raw Legend banner in the back, which is nice. I'm stirring on my volume a little bit to see what I can hear what they're talking about. Yeah, but I agree with you. I think the New Day is not old. I just think that how much more can they do? I still feel like it's so sad what happened with Kofi that he just went from being like, you know, the guy to like really like you just don't think of him as a main event wrestler like at all.
Yeah. I can agree.
You know, and I feel I hate making this comparison, but like reminds me of like Jinder Mahal becoming WWE champion. Like Jinder Mahal technically was a main event wrestler. And now, you know, he's obviously injured. He's coming back. But I just don't know if they've done too much to make it that Kofi's just back being in that kind of mid-card hell that he was in before. Right now we're getting the vignette of Randy Orton going into the Firefly Funhouse, completely destroying it. Alexa Bliss in her playground was begging Randy to stop, but Randy would not listen. Like Alexa Bliss is doing a very good job, I think, of continuing the Fiend's character without the Fiend having to be there.
2 thumbs up from me.
I do like it. Now, as we were showing last Monday Night Raw, where she poured gasoline on herself and pretty much egged Randy Orton on. Come on, light me on fire like you did the Fiend. But he didn't do it.
Or did he?
Maybe.
Did either of you catch Okada Ospreay? It was a 5-star match. We were actually just talking about how it was a 35-minute match and no titles were up. It was just a special attraction. But no, we were both asleep.
Both asleep. I love when Randy Orton gets to act like a sick, twisted person. So
what do you mean act?
This is just Randy Orton. And now, right now, is he going like on and on as the Legend Killer again?
He tweeted today, "Oh, it's Legends Night?" ? And a bunch of emojis.
I love that. I love that very much.
Well, he even said like 2 weeks ago he's not the legend killer anymore. He's the legend.
Right. He's not a legend killer. He is a legend.
Oh, look, it's Randall Keith Orton.
Randall Keith Orton. Still one of my favorite wrestlers, man. Just a diamond. An absolute diamond. Let's see what he has to say.
He will be facing Jeff Hardy tonight, by the way.
Oh. Randy Orton just is. It's another situation where, I mean, it's interesting because every time someone interacts with the Fiend, something changes about them. And the question is, what has changed here with Randy Orton? And Randy Orton just seems to be
sicker.
Just getting more, just kind of going back into that Viper mentality. But more dangerous than the Viper. Because the Viper was very haphazard almost in how it did and how he did things. He was sadistic, but he was short term. Now it's because he has the experience and the veteran mentality. You wonder if the character is just going to be a little bit more sick, but we'll have to see what happens. Randy Orton has the coldest stare in the history of mankind.
You know, I don't like Orton. I never really have, but I will not deny his greatness.
He is, I attribute him as being like, he had his feud with Triple H was the first feud I really got very invested in. That was like my first feud that I was like super honed in on. And I still think that his match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania 21 is one of my favorite ever.
Oh, now that you mention that, Kurt just said my favorite match, Randy versus Undertaker in 2006. I don't think was that the Undertaker one.
Well,
yeah, it was.
Well, so I mean, they had a whole feud.
Yeah,
they had a bunch. I even think their Hell in a Cell match at Armageddon, I think it was, or was that Armageddon or Judgment Day? Armageddon, I think it was. That was spectacular. So many good stuff there. But Randy Orton, obviously, we know Randy Orton will do some things tonight, and of course, he's got his match with Jeff Hardy coming up. Oh, excuse me. So far on Legends Monday Night Raw, we've seen Hulk Hogan. We've seen now. If that's the only thing we see of Hulk Hogan, that'd be pretty amazing. Just like brother, and then that was it. We saw Teddy Long, and that's it. And we've had one match.
Legends Night, guys. Look, we even have a Legends Night banner.
It's Legends Night. Okay, so this is interesting now. It's a half hour into Monday Night Raw. We've had one talking segment now with Randy Orton. We've had one match.
We had Miss TV.
And Miss TV. So we had two segments, one match, half hour in. It's actually pretty efficient for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Monday Night
Raw. It actually sounds pretty on the mark of what it's supposed to be.
At least they've had one match.
Thank God for that. Thank God. Yeah, it would be a very Monday Night Raw thing for them not to even have a match yet. There have been Monday Night Raws where it will be 9:07 and they're having their first match. And I'm like, guys, what did you do for the first hour? You can't stop.
These commercials are making me hungry.
Yeah, you getting this DiGiorno commercial right now?
Yep.
Now, here we go. Here comes the cigarette commercial, which is going to make me happy that I don't smoke anymore.
Would you like to hear a funny joke?
I'd love to hear a funny joke.
Not a joke, a story.
Oh.
Yesterday at work, I had Uber Eats bring me some food.
Okay.
And there was a guy filling out lottery tickets and stuff over there. He's like, hey, is that delivery? And I was just like, no, it's DiGiorno. And some guy I've never even seen before. We both just started busting out laughing. I was just like, I'm so proud. He's like, I'm never giving you a free one like that again.
The delivery, nope, it's DiGiorno. That's amazing.
Joe has RKO'd taking the victory over Jeff Hardy.
That's a fairly good guess, good sir. I would agree with you. I think that's going to happen. Although,
yeah, you're going to make me yawn now.
I'm sorry, I'm making everybody yawn. I will say though that I would bet my bottom dollar that we will get an interference from either the Fiend and or Alexa Bliss. So
it's not going to be Fiend.
It won't be the Fiend, but or maybe the Fiend will do some kind of fiendish thing with that.
Change some lights up and shit like that. All right, who's next?
All right, Legends. Oh, we got WWE Legends Shop up. They got the shops out. Old title belts, old TV, old shirts. Love this. Bobbleheads. It just seems like such a weird, there's a legend in all of us. It just seems like such a weird timing to do Legends Night. I don't understand.
Well, it's like I mentioned earlier. It's hey, we're bringing all of your favorites, so come watch us kind of thing to fix the ratings.
Ratings have been in the toilet.
Literally, the worst they've ever had.
And what's interesting is that it's not just WWE content's bad, because SmackDown's done tremendous. SmackDown has exceeded what they were hoping to do. So it's not just that. Oh, now we're getting a recap here for guys. For those of you who don't know, the first title change of 2021 took place on TikTok.
Shocking.
Yeah, WWE's TikTok Live was going on, of course, during New Year's Eve, just before the big ball dropped, and just afterwards, Mr. R-Truth lost his 24/7 title to who did he lose it to? Oh, Garza.
Ah, Angel Garza. What a machismo.
What a machismo. Now, aren't we going to find out who his secret admirer is or something? Because doesn't he have a... Oh my God, it's Alicia Fox.
As Niall said, Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox. Wow. Now, wasn't Alicia Fox... Now, what's her deal? Is she signed with WWE or she?
She's a legend apparently now.
She's a legend. Oh, she used to talk to Alicia Fox. She left. Oh, there's Tatanka, Mickie James, and Sergeant Slaughter. This is an interesting pairing of people.
Imagine flying a bunch of people in just to do a 20-second demo.
Can you imagine they made Tatanka get all dressed in his wrestling gear just to stand there? Oh, and he wants to give it to Mickie James, and she accepts the rose. Very nice. Oh,
out comes Nick Aldis and just drops Garza.
I will say this: Nick Aldis is a lucky man. But can we just talk about how WWE's come up with this tier system thing now? Have you seen this? So apparently, one thing that they're trying to do is do a tier system, as AJ Styles, the current. He's the current nothing. He's just AJ Styles. I forgot that he's not anything right now. I'm so used to him having a championship belt that he just doesn't have right now. Apparently, on the bump or something like that, they've been trying to do a tier system. Mm-hmm. So they came out with their SmackDown and Monday Night Raw tier system,
like
it's like rankings.
Yeah.
Okay. So on SmackDown, what they do is they do A+ all the way down to F. So on SmackDown, for the A+, they have Roman Reigns and Sasha Banks. Those are who their A+ are. Makes sense. They're the champions, right? Who do you think's an F on SmackDown?
Baron Corbin.
Nope.
Who's been losing? Kevin Owens.
Nope. They're very rigorous here. It actually it's because they have, remember, it's it's A+, A, B+, B, C+, C, D, F.
Billy Kay.
Nope.
I don't know.
Kalisto, Mojo Rawley, and Mickie James. They put them as zeros. As S. I know.
What kind of what?
I know. So it's just like their tier system's already annoying the shit out of me. So Mickey James took to like Twitter and she was like, "Oh, okay, thanks. I guess
I haven't been on TV in a year, but okay.
You won't put me on TV, but I guess I suck. Okay, thanks." Right now, Elias is coming out with a new. I haven't seen this Titantron for Elias yet, so this is kind of cool.
It's been a few weeks,
and he's coming out here with what's his name from the Forgotten Sons, who's not a Forgotten Son anymore.
You mean the walking trash can? Jackson Riker should have been. Yep, I agree. We'll leave it at that. Tatanka versus Garza Jr. That would be a matchup, all right.
What exactly is Jackson's purpose here? Is he just to be
the bodyguard?
Just to be a bodyguard? That's kind of stupid.
That's it. Because people keep interrupting Elias's matches and promos.
But right now, guys, we are going to be treated to an AJ Styles versus Elias match. So get your picks in right now, guys. Who is winning this match? Will it be the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, or will it be the drifter himself, Elias?
And Elias is good. He can talk. He can wrestle. They're just, once again, like 98% of their roster not using them right.
What I understand is they it's hard because they figured out how to get him over. And unfortunately, if there's anyone's gimmick that requires fan participation more, it's his.
Yeah.
So that's terrible. Andrew Sammer, real quick, I just want to go to a past comment here, mocking Niall for saying, Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox.
Because I felt my inner Noam Dar tremble with that.
My man. Appreciate
that capsule court hat, man.
This hat was supposed to be debuted weeks ago, and then we took a holiday break. So it's been waiting.
Elias goes for a pinfall. AJ Styles kicks out at the 1. I will always respect guys that can wrestle in jeans. And I understand that they're like special jeans. Like, I understand like they're a little bit stretchier than normal stuff. But that's still not the most comfortable thing in the whole world for wrestling.
And it used to be back like in the Ruthless Aggression in the
Attitude Era kind of.
Attitude Era and all that stuff, that if you were wearing jeans during your match, it was a hardcore match, or it was something where you're going to fight with weapons.
Yeah, it was always
now
like,
half the roster wears jeans.
It was always like an unsanctioned, like just a street fight or something like that. Guys would like be like, "Oh, let's go get our jeans on because we're gonna kill each other." Oh my God, Elias just dropped AJ Styles really awkwardly on the top turnbuckle there.
Almost gonna catch him.
Oh wow, almost did not catch him.
Joe has AJ Styles coming out of this victorious.
Niles saying, I love that the Forgotten Sons were broken up, but it hurts that Blake and Cutler are now Knights of the Lone Wolf and not used as the talents that they are. Riker, though, nah.
Riker's getting the spotlight, and the other two are protectors of Baron Corbin.
Who, by the way,
been a fucking king for 2.5 years now.
Who, by the way, is considered a C+ on
who?
The
Baron?
Baron Corbin. He's ranked above Chad Gable. Aleister Black is a D. Apollo Crews, Billy Kay, Natalia, Lars Sullivan, Kalisto, Mickey James, and Mojo Rawley.
Dude, just don't. I don't ever want to hear about that again.
He's ranked above. Oh, I'm sorry, because he's a C+. He's also ranked above all the C's. And all the C's on SmackDown include Cesaro, Shinsuke Nakamura, Robert Roode, Dominic Mysterio, and Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan.
Number one contenders for tag team champion, the women's tag team champions are C tier.
C. How about the fact that, in my opinion, still the I believe it was what was it? It was Survivor Series. You saw it was the last two in that Rumble match, that Battle Royale with Mysterio and Chad Gable, having just a really, really, really good sequence. Mysterio Jr., Dominic is gonna be a good wrestler.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why I understand why they have to keep him with Ray but like, can they not let him just wrestle? Like, let him have a program with Chad Gable where they get like, to become number one contenders for the what titles on SmackDown? The Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
And like, and I don't know, just let him lose, but still. Anyway, that's the SmackDown tier. Let's go to the Raw tiers. They came out with that today. Okay. This is the Raw tier. Okay. It's a lot longer because of it. Let's just go. I'm going to go through them real quick. The A+ tier: Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, The Fiend, Charlotte Flair.
Oh, yeah, she's a champion.
She is a tag team champion. She hasn't been on TV in forever. She came back for a very short time, and now she's A+. A+ person, okay? In the A, AJ Styles. So Charlotte's better than AJ Styles. And she's better than Asuka, the Raw Women's Champion.
And they're tag team champions.
Yeah, and better than Alexa Bliss. Then there's B+. You have the New Day, The Miz, Sheamus, and Bobby Lashley.
How is The Miz a B+? He's been losing and losing and losing and losing.
How is The Miz a B+ and Morrison's not with him? Now let's go to B's. B's: Braun Strowman, John Morrison, Nia and Shayna, and Keith Lee. We're also getting a commercial right now for NXT. Of course, NXT's next week. This week's going to be a big NXT episode. New Year's Evil! I'm so excited.
Everything is evil.
Everything is evil.
Oh, look, another commercial for NXT this Wednesday.
Wow, okay. New Year's Evil. Rhea Ripley versus Gonzalez in the last woman standing match. Great Metalik versus Escobar in a Cruiserweight Championship match. And of course, Finn Balor taking on Kyle O'Reilly in an NXT Championship match.
Hopefully they don't break each other's bones and have to miss more time.
No, of course not. Let's hope that. And of course, Damian Priest takes on Karrion Kross in a normal match.
Karrion's back. Okay. Chad Gable is another one. He should be champ. He's so damn talented. A U.S. title at least should be on his shoulder by now. He's so damn good. Here's a hot take. He's the new Kurt Angle.
Wow.
I agree on all of those.
Has the talent to definitely be it.
Nick, how was your New Year?
My New Year was very, very nice. It was just me and my lovely girlfriend. We watched the New Year's Rockin' Eve. I watched just old people drabble and just like try to like sing and dance, and they just couldn't do it. Miley Cyrus is the best part of the show. Hot take. That was just me. The Miz was Mr. Money in the Bank, so he ranked a little higher. He is Mr. Money in the Bank, so I guess that makes a point. So let's keep going here for a second, though. See the C pluses. Listen to this. Listen to this bull. C pluses. MVP Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin.
They're what?
They're C pluses, according to the Hurt Business might be the best thing in WWE right now, and they're C pluses, according.
Definitely the best of Raw, let alone
Definitely the best of Raw. Elias, Jeff Hardy, Lana, and Riddle are all C pluses. Then in the C category, you have Retribution, Lacey Evans, Mandy Rose, and R-Truth. In the D, these are the worst. These are the D, F, the worst. Okay? The D's: Dana Brooke, Drew Gulak, Nikki Cross, Ricochet, Peyton Royce, Andrade, Angel Garza. And then the F's: Tozawa, Dabakato, Eric, Lucha House Party, Humberto Carrillo, Titus O'Neil, and Tucker.
They should change F to inactive.
If you're inactive, then how can you get ranked? I don't understand that. AJ Styles with an insecurity kick in the corner there. Going on the outside now. Looks like he's calling for the phenomenal forearm onto Elias. Will he get it? He gets to the top rope and jumps. Oh, Elias with a high knee. Catching the knee of AJ Styles. Goes for the pin. No, it counted two. That was a nice sequence. Kurt letting us know he had a drink for New Year. I did a drink for New Year, brother. I love it. Hope you enjoyed that drink.
Clinton is not too happy that I said everything is evil.
Clinton, listen, man, I love you to death, but I've been saying evil, talking about NXT evil for like 2 weeks now. So come on, let it go. Everything is evil. With that, someone record that. Oh, AJ Styles now going for Brainbuster.
Dude, we are right on point with each other.
We got somebody else here in the stream with us, Chris.
Billy's been in our DMs asking when we're coming back. We're back.
Billy, we're back.
You know who else is back? AJ Styles with the victory.
Yes, he did. Boom. They don't want none. AJ Styles defeats Elias. Oh, man. Ryder. Oh, my God. Wow. That
was amazing.
Ryder is just going to do a full-on baseball swing at AJ's head at the perfect moment. His bodyguard knocks him over, does a big boot, and shatters the guitar in his hands. I love it.
Almost, literally, and not kayfabe. I mean, literally, just saved his life.
I hope they show this in replay because, that was close. That could have been really bad. Here we go. Here's the boom.
That's timing right there, dude.
Almost is just a genuinely scary man.
Dude, hot take. Fuck, hold on.
It's such a hot take that it just left him. He was just like, it just steamed right out of him.
Okay, no, I got it. Okay, hot take. Hurt Business, fuck Hurt Business. Almost is the best thing in WWE right now.
How long until Almost leaves AJ Styles and joins the Hurt Business, though?
Oof.
Almost joins the Hurt Business, and Keith Lee joins the Hurt Business. How about that? Nah, a little too much.
That would be heavy.
Heavy.
Oh, look, the A+ player.
Oh, look at that. It's Charlotte Flair. Richard Fleer's daughter, a.k.a. Ric Flair.
She's declaring herself into the Rumble.
She's declared herself into the Rumble?
Charlotte is in the Rumble.
Charlotte Flair is in the Rumble, guys. Now, if I'm going over and just going to look real quick, because there is a tally of who's already...
Oh, look who's on our screen.
Oh, Mrs. Charlotte Flair coming down to the ring with her father, Ric Flair, the 16-time world champion, Hall of Famer, 4 Horsemen, legend. Some argue the GOAT. I wouldn't argue that, but definitely might be on the Mount Rushmore as he walks beside his daughter, the Queen, and one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. So just for everyone to know, for anyone who's keeping tally,
they're feeding my favorite to the champs again.
No. Evans and Peyton Royce will take on Charlotte Flair and Asuka coming up. But real quick, I just wanted to keep you guys updated on the tally for the Royal Rumble. For the men's Royal Rumble, Daniel Bryan, Bobby Lashley, and AJ Styles, as he just did tonight, have announced themselves for the Royal Rumble. That's so far. And for the women's Royal Rumble, Nia Jax and, as we just heard, Charlotte Flair have also announced themselves for the Royal Rumble. So,
are you gonna pull up that banner?
Huh?
Are you gonna do that tag team banner?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Okay, I was about to type it out. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Trying to spell Asuka is what's killing me right now.
John Cena is 16-time champion. You're damn right.
Damn right he is.
Niall says, final 2 for both Rumbles in your opinion. I say Big E and Randy for the men's and Bianca and Sonya for the women's.
Bianca and Sonya.
The Sonya part's interesting. Bianca, I agree completely.
Yeah, I mean, that's Sonya Deville came back in a big way on SmackDown this past.
And did nothing. She walked around backstage, and that was it.
That's all you have to do when you're a bad son bitch. You get to just do that.
Right. Fatal Destiny Aaron. See, look, everything is evil is his picture.
Everything is evil.
Last year, Shayna was a safe bet for the Rumble. Now this year, it would be money wasted if you bet on Shayna to win the Rumble.
Yeah, seriously, that's so true. That is so true. Like, man, Shayna's stock just took a dive. Okay, but I have to bet. If I had to bet who would be the final two for the Women's Rumble, I'm going to say, final two for the Women's Rumble. I feel like it's going to be, it could be, I think Bayley, and I think Bayley from SmackDown, and I think Nia Jax. No, not Nia Jax. Who's on Raw?
So you think one from each show?
I think one from each show is going to be it, though. I think that's what's definitely going to happen.
Yeah. I'm going to have Rhea Ripley and Bianca.
That might be one. Well, is Raw is NXT involved in this? Or because they weren't involved for some reason.
Call up.
Not sure. Call.
And not Rhea literally has nothing else to do on NXT.
Oh, the bro is talking to the Big Show.
The big bro.
It's a big bad bro tonight. Someone needs Splice Evil saying everything is evil with Merman. Evil.
Nick doesn't respect hardworking women. No,
whoa! Oh,
that was extreme. I apologize.
Oh,
look.
Oh, Randy Orton staring at the Big Show. Oh, he's pushing Big Show, man. Okay, I know Big Show is 7 foot tall and stuff like that, but Randy's freaking tall too. He's like right there.
So he's just getting up in his grill.
Oh, he's putting his hands on him. He's just trying to get. He just wants.
Those legends and Hall of Famers? Absolutely not. I'm proud to be out there with you. If you were proud to be here on Legends Night, if it meant something, you would get your ass up out of that chair and you would do something about it. I see.
Well, Randy Orton basically is trying to goat Big Show into doing something tonight. And we cut to Charlotte Flair.
Joe has an upset tonight.
Oh, he thinks that there'll be trouble in the Tag Team Champions paradise, huh?
Andrew putting himself over already. I'm going to go mentally prepare for Wrestle Kingdom Night 2. Going to air at 2:30 a.m. Eastern. So be ready and have fun.
What a schmuck putting himself over on our show. What a piece of absolute garbage.
How dare he?
With that said, though, guys, make sure you go watch Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah, go
tonight.
Leave us, go take a nap, and go watch Wrestle Kingdom.
Absolutely. Here comes Asuka, the current Raw Women's Champion, and, of course, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Hey, remember that part where I said earlier I hated double champ?
But I feel like tag teams, it's different because, you can, those are, specialty things when a champ, when a WWE champion is a tag team champ. I hate it when there's a main card champ or a main event champion and a mid card champion of the same thing. I hate that.
Well, if like in this instance, Asuka should be defending the women's champion and the tag team championship every pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Fatal Destiny, Aaron, am I allowed to put it? We're gonna say no for right now.
Don't do that. Don't be that guy. You don't want to be that guy.
And then Niall is also going to be head out. He has to be up at 6:30. Respect the ring, he says.
Love it, man. Love it.
Ooh, Peyton Royce is getting her Poison Ivy-esque.
Love it. I love Peyton Royce getting her own entrance. There's nothing wrong with that.
That was one of her NXT gimmicks.
Yes, it was.
The Venus Flytrap.
And here comes Lacey Evans.
Dude, the first thing I think of when I see her Titantron is Bomb Pop Popsicles.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What is her? She has a trucker hat now. That's her newest. I love how Ric Flair was waving at her. That's fantastic. I love how they took Peyton Royce, took her away from one tag team and put her in another tag team.
And they're not really a tag team because they keep bickering and fighting.
I just want Lacey to do her own thing.
And I want Peyton to do her own thing, man.
I just want, or excuse me, I'm going to say Peyton. I don't know why I said Lacey. Peyton. Peyton is way too talented, in my opinion.
They broke up the Iconics to push Peyton, and now look what they're doing with both women.
And I understand that because I do think that Peyton is better than Billie Kay. That's just me.
In ring, yes, I agree.
I think in ring.
So here's a question for you.
Oh, here.
Seeing what Royce is doing and seeing what Billie Kay is doing, who's bigger right now? I would say.
Oh, I'd say Billie.
Billie, absolutely, yeah. She's on every single week doing either a segment or a promo or something.
Billie is in that situation where she's just having fun. She's not wrestling, and they're literally just act funny.
Yeah, she's a comedy actor now, which is more than Peyton Royce is getting.
No, Peyton Royce is,
they split them up so Peyton could get pushed. Yet Billie's the one getting more camera time.
They're doing what the thing is this. It's that because Peyton Royce is such a good wrestler, they know that they can just rely on her to just have a regular run-of-the-mill, match just to provide, what they need. But it's hurting her because she should be doing so much more. She could easily be someone going for a title. And it would have been better to have I don't know, I just feel like it's so, I keep saying this terminology and everyone laughs whenever I say it. It's top heavy. There's just they've created a line where there's the Asukas and Charlottes and Becky Lynch's and Sasha Banks's and Bayley's, and that's it. Everybody else is second. Yeah. Even Alexa Bliss is second. Even Nia Jax is second. Shayna Baszler, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Mickey J. All these people, they're just second to this tier. And you're never really able to break through that tier.
Yeah, it's the 4 horsewomen and Asuka and everyone else.
Yep.
I absolutely agree.
The 4 horsewomen was supposed to revitalize and bring up the women's division. And I feel like they just, I don't know. I just feel like they've right now created a bit of a glass ceiling. The irony of it all.
Joe says, no, Royce is the biggest one in WWE. She's the more talented one, absolutely, but Billie's getting way more TV time than Peyton is.
Way more time. Billie's character's fun. I want to know what's going to happen.
Billie is the funniest woman in the business.
When they blew up her resume, brilliant. I really hope it was Billie who came up with that because it's hilarious.
Honestly, it might have been my favorite segment of the year. Sorry, my mic cuts out every once in a while.
No, go ahead. I want you to finish your saying. When Billie went up to the New Day to
to give them tips on Team Raw going into Survivor Series. There's like they kind of pushed her off onto Street Profits, and the Profits were like, Billy, we were with you on Raw. And she's like, oh shit, yeah.
Lacey Evans just did a big spear to. Wow. Okay, they're just swinging at each other right now. That's a weird break they just did there.
Interesting.
You seen this commercial too? The nacho fries. They're back.
Yeah, and they got some actual actors in it too.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was an actual movie trailer for a second.
Yeah, I saw the first time I saw it, I was like, Joe Keery, oh cool, he's in a new movie, and they're just like nacho fries. I'm like, oh, what?
I was like, I was watching this, and I was like, oh, it's that girl from Modern Family. That's all she is to me. I feel terrible. She's like the girl from Modern Family. She's also a very talented singer.
Is she?
If you ever listen to, I am a slut for Boyce Avenue. I think he's just very talented. And he did.
Wait, for who?
Boyce Avenue. It's very good. I like acoustic music. Like whenever I'm working, I like to have like acoustic covers of things play, and he does a lot of really good covers. And he did a duet with her. It was fantastic. Oh, let's bring up this comment here, Chris, if we could for 1 second. Billy should join the Robert Stone brand. It's so close yet so far away, knowing WB writers wouldn't do anything that smart.
They teased it on Instagram. Billy posted a picture with her resume on Instagram, and Robert Stone said, my people will be talking to your people. And Billy said, absolutely, I'm not busy. So I love it when wrestlers and other wrestlers kind of mingle on social media.
Yeah, and they stay in character. It's great.
Yeah. Like Robert Stone is an absolute social media genius.
Yeah.
He's constantly recruiting, even if he's at home waiting for his food to cook. He's constantly on Instagram and Twitter talking to other people, recruiting, cracking jokes. I didn't like him to start, but he's a genius.
Complete and absolute genius.
A genius.
A genius is what I might say. A genius. We are on commercial right now, guys, but I think it's, just important to say it's been over an hour now and our first Monday Night Raw of the new year. Thank you all so much for being here and talking to us and interacting with us and liking and sharing and subscribing. You guys are the reasons why we get up in the morning.
I get up in the morning for work.
I was trying, here's the wind. Here's my sails. And then it took the wind right out of my sails.
I get up for work in the morning, but I stay up late for you.
There you go. Yes, we all work full-time jobs.
Yes, we do.
God. Well, guys, we don't want to have to work full-time jobs anymore. So if you get all of your friends and family and other people to follow us and like us, and we can get paid just to do this all the time, we will.
Make our dreams come true.
Make our dreams come true, please. We would love that.
Help your boys not work anymore.
Help your boys not work anymore. I don't want to work. I don't want to get this bread anymore. I'm tired. I hate that guy on the left so fucking ugly. Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike. I love you so much, buddy.
This Friday, Apollo Crews versus Big E for the Intercontinental Championship and the Tag Team Championship. Street Profits versus your favorite uncles.
Your favorite uncles. The dirty somethings? What are they? The dirty...
Yeah, it's dirty something. It's
dirty something, right? It's the dirty dudes or some shit like that. It's terrible. Just to remind us now, by the way, Big E, who is ranked a B, is taking on Apollo Crews, who's ranked a D.
Hey Nick, you wanna read that real quick?
I love the guy on the right. He's so fucking cute. Oh, thanks. I'm sorry, I have dyslexia.
Wait, is that the part where we do this?
I didn't know you could do that. That's very cool.
You can. I did it on accident in the middle of a show, and Andrew was completely thrown off.
All right, now Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans have taken full control of the match. They have cut off Asuka. They've effectively cut the ring in half. Peyton Royce just threw Asuka right into the ring, into the turnbuckle.
How would you feel about a mid-card title for women?
That's what the tag team championships were supposed to be.
Yeah. And they don't do enough with the main women's championships. Why add another?
I just feel like that's just a title that's just destined to get lost in the shuffle for no reason. I think that
it'd be another useless one.
It'd just be another useless title. I really think what they should do is just book those tag team titles better.
Yeah.
I just think they gotta just book those tag team titles better and incorporate more women into people who could be contenders for the main title championships. And
even if they're gonna lose. Even if you lose, you have more people. You have a whole company of women.
You have a whole company of women, and you have most of them not doing anything. And what I don't understand is like WWE acts like they're marks, right? They say like, well, we don't want to bring up this person just to lose. That'll make them look bad. But wins and losses don't matter.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, if you don't do anything with them, then that's worse.
Yeah. It's kind of like comparing last year. They had Bailey and Nikki Cross wrestle each other for 4 months straight.
Yep.
Pay-per-views, SmackDown, pay-per-view, SmackDown, pay-per-view. Come on. You have so many women's wrestlers on the roster. Even if it's a squash match, let Bailey go squash Dana Brooke or something. I don't know.
Let them have competitive matches. That's how you can build up people. I agree with Mike Rosa. WWE doesn't need more titles at all. I just have it. Why can't you have a competitive program going into a regular, like a Clash of Champions with Bianca Belair taking on Sasha Banks? You can't write a story. Come on.
Gabriel wants to know what he missed. You missed us ranting about the women's division.
The women's division. AJ Styles defeated Elias. We got some backstage nonsense. Now we got a tag team match that's getting pretty intense. Charlotte's just running the house right now.
Also, I'd like to mention, Nick, do you notice anything about our comment section? They're all from YouTube.
It is almost all from YouTube. Guys, most of the people right now watching us are watching us on YouTube. We love it.
Wild.
Love it, man. That's cool. That's real cool. Nice to know we're expanding to other things. Peyton Royce kicking out from Asuka.
I want to say something. Charlotte just did the moonsault on both women.
Mm-hmm.
And it, like, there was no connection. Like, she landed on them and nothing happened.
Oh, my God. That natural selection was so bad. That looked so terrible.
I know.
Asuka.
Oh, that was so bad. That was awful.
Did you just watch that?
Yeah, she didn't even do anything. Dude, look. Gabriel's doing his part and helping.
What is Lacey Evans doing? Is she going to kiss Ric Flair?
Dude, hell yeah.
Oh, Charlotte Flair just did a massive baseball slide, took her out. Ric Flair is pissed.
I was going to say, Rick is excited as hell. Now look at him.
Whoa, big kick attempt there by Peyton Royce. She misses. Oh, wait, what?
Hold on.
Oh, my God. Ric Flair accidentally pulls the leg of Charlotte instead of Peyton Royce. Peyton Royce rolls up Charlotte, and Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans have defeated the women's tag team champions.
And Lacey Evans just gave Ric Flair the
big kiss, all right.
Peyton got a victory on TV. Also, hold on. Let me scroll real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, who was it that gave that hot take? Who was it? Was it Hot Take Joe?
It was Hot Take Joe. Let me find it.
Hot Take Joe.
Hot Take Joe's a goddamn genius.
Hot Take Joe called this shit right here. We love Hot Take Joe. Keep them coming.
Hot Take Joe, are you still here?
Hope so.
Also, Gabriel, thank you for sharing on your Facebook and your Hangouts. Thank you.
Charlotte just got in Ric Flair's face and said, "Stay out of my business." She's really intense, really angry at her father.
I was about to say, she said it again because they've already broken up once.
This is like, haven't they done this storyline already?
Yeah.
Is Ric Flair about to cry? No, he's not.
There's only 3 things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Ric Flair crying.
I was going to say death, taxes, and Cody Rhodes blading.
Yeah, Mike, we were ranting about this earlier.
So why did I take me down a wonderful 10 just to put her in a tag team? I agree. And now, because her and Lacey just won, you don't tell me that they don't. Do they have now an immediate claim for a tag team championship match?
Yeah. Full victory over one of the champions, yeah.
Yep. Sheamus and the WWE champion, Drew McIntyre, are having a little bro moment. Oh, Hulk Hogan's here.
Wonderful.
Let me tell you something, brothers.
Oh, Jimmy Hart. Cool.
Oh.
Then why aren't you on camera?
Yeah.
Yes, you are, and give us your intakes. That's why we are reading it on national television.
Exactly. Hulk Hogan's given the whole, "You're a great champion."
But
because he reminds him a lot of him. Oh, what's your McIntyre going to do here? Oh, Drew says that Sheamus and his big mouth reminds him of Jimmy Hart.
Jimmy Hart looks great.
I have to tell you something. Jimmy, man. Jimmy hasn't aged a day.
What you gonna do, Keith Lee, Hulk Hogan, and the Hulkamaniacs, and Drew McIntyre, and Claymore Mania, run wild on you?
This is disgusting, and I hate it.
Oh my God! What you gonna do when Claymore Mania runs wild on you?
I hate it. Joe said he ain't leaving yet.
Now he's got to have some hot takes. Listen, he already had one hot take tonight.
Yeah, a hot take and a major prediction.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Is maybe that hot take major prediction turns out to be something that's correct.
It's not a prediction; it's a spoiler.
You got Matt Riddle taking on Bobby Lashley next. Oh, hey, let me ask a question. Does anybody give a flying shit about the U.S. title?
Nope. Apparently WWE doesn't. Hey, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Without looking anything up, when was the last time he defended that title? The answer is I don't know because nobody does.
I think the last time he defended the title was against Apollo Crews at like
Night of Champions.
is that what it is?
I believe so.
Night of Champions.
That was in September. Oh, he's defended it since then, but it's like twice, maybe.
Against Apollo Crews and what? And Ricochet? I mean, come on. It's ridiculous.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Great service without all the drama.
Oh my god. Looking at my phone right now.
All right, here comes Joe again, calling it Bobby Lashley victory.
I think it's less of a hot take, though.
Yeah, no. I think we completely just kind of derailed off this one, but the final two men in the Rumble.
Oh yeah, we've totally gone past there, but yeah. What do we got? Final two men in the Rumble this year. I think Keith Lee's winning the Royal Rumble.
Think so? I got. Oh, the final two. Who do you have? Final two.
Final two will be Keith Lee. Final two. Give me a second here. Keith Lee. Seth Rollins.
I'm gonna say Bobby Lashley and Big E.
That's good because you think Big E might be winning.
From what I've been hearing about like the whole Goldberg and all that bullshit, there's no telling, but I would like for him to.
What's the Goldberg thing? What are you talking about?
Goldberg said he's coming for Reigns since last year's Mania match got canceled. And you hear about that? That was like 2 weeks ago.
Why?
Goldberg was on the bump. He said, Roman Reigns, you're next, since you dodged me last year at WrestleMania.
Does nothing for anybody. Oh, we're getting a commercial now. New year, new opportunities. It's the Royal Rumble, baby. That's the commercial we're getting here.
The best night of the year.
Same dream.
New opportunities.
Let's have a fun trivia here for a second, Chris. Can you name me the last 5 men's Royal Rumble winners?
Drew, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Triple H.
So let me. I want to go here real quick. Give me 1 second. Let's go through. So the last 5 would be what years? The last 5 would be
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Right, exactly. So, all right. So, Royal Rumble last year, Drew McIntyre. Before that, Seth Rollins. Before that, Shinsuke Nakamura.
I got that one wrong.
Before that, Randy Orton. Before that, Triple H.
So I said Roman and got that.
Because Roman was before Triple H.
Okay.
Roman was the infamous one in Philadelphia where he won. And everyone's like, no, we hate this. We don't want this.
And then he was the runner-up for like 4 out of the next 5.
No, yeah, because he lost the championship at the Royal Rumble the following year in the Royal Rumble match because Triple H eliminated him. He was in the final 2. He was in the final 3 with Randy and Bray Wyatt. And then he eliminates Bray Wyatt, and then Roman Reigns eliminates Randy Orton. He's then in the final 2 with Shinsuke Nakamura, which was insanely intense because you were just like,
that was
oh my
so
God.
good. That was so good.
You're just like, you can't bring us all the way to think Shinsuke is going to win this and then give us Randy Orton. And then, was he the runner-up with Seth Rollins before?
No.
No, because he wasn't wrestling yet. Or he was. I don't know. I don't remember now all of a sudden.
I don't either. It was
No. He wasn't wrestling yet. He hadn't come back yet because he made his big return at WrestleMania.
leukemia.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because he had the match with Drew McIntyre.
And then Roman or Seth and who cares? Seth won.
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember who was in the final with Seth when he won. That's totally escaped me now. But I know that he was definitely in the final 2 with Drew.
Ooh, hot take from this is a hot take from Joe.
Oh.
Biggie and the Big Dog.
Oh,
Do you mean at WrestleMania or in the Rumble? That Roman is going to be in the Rumble.
Well, if Roman's in the Rumble, that means he loses the title.
Which is not happening.
Roman Reigns is not losing that title until WrestleMania.
Gabriel says, I know some Royal Rumble winners, Mysterio and Shinsuke. Mysterio is a little too far. We were guessing the past 5. That was about 14 or 15 years now. Fatal Destiny Aaron says, New Japan has the King of Pro Wrestling 2021 provisional trophy. WWE needs to destroy the 24/7 championship and create the best of sports entertainment 2021 and new comedy belt. That's a lot.
Man, Matt Riddle is just going in on Bobby Lashley right now. Referee has to break them up.
Speaking of which, Matt Riddle just signed a new 3-year, $1.2 million contract.
Did he really?
He did. Martin Lee, hello, my man. Hey guys, what have I missed so far? Nothing good. I mean, Nick, I'll admit this. It hasn't been a bad show at all. It's just...
It hasn't been a bad show. I mean, they're building it up to be... They're building it up. That they have to have a good main event with Keith Lee and Bobby Lashley.
It's what you would expect for a Legends show. Just kind of some backhand matches. But we did get to see the team of Lacey Evans and Peyton Royce defeat the tag team champions in Asuka and Charlotte Flair, with Ric Flair costing Charlotte the match, which was kind of funny.
Yes.
The old senile man himself tripped the wrong blonde.
He did trip the wrong... No, she was supposed to trip Peyton Royce. He totally messed up.
So you just completely missed.
He just completely missed. Bobby Lashley. Oh my God! Bobby Lashley just running Matt Riddle into the ring post.
AJ defeated Elias in a pretty good match, with almost kicking a guitar out of Jackson Riker's hands, and that was awesome.
He saved his life, almost.
Billy got lunch. Lucky.
Billy got lunch.
What was the first match? The New Day versus Miz and Morrison, with the New Day picking up that victory.
Yep. Miz and Morrison continue their losing ways. Which means that they're setting up for a Miz. I mean,
I hope so.
They always do that thing where whoever gets the Money in the Bank always goes on like a losing streak before they get their big win. And especially now that they've teased the whole they're teasing the whole he cashed in, but now he really didn't. You think that he has to cash in and win now, right?
I mean, the whole way they've handled this situation has just been god awful. But if you're gonna have him lose it cleanly and then give it back to him and make up an excuse on why you're giving it back to him, they're doing it for a reason. They're not gonna give it back to him just to lose it again.
I hope not.
I would assume.
I hope not. If he loses the Money in the Briefcase, the Money in the Bank briefcase, and just gets nothing out of it at all, that's really just some shitty booking.
Yeah, it's already been terrible.
No jokes aside, that's just what the frig are you doing? At that point, don't even give him Money in the Bank.
Give it back to Otis.
No one cashes in this year. It's just there. It just exists.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on commercial. We are halfway, an hour and a half through. Thank you for joining us. Almost, I'd say probably about 80% of our comments are from YouTube. So shout outs to our YouTube fans. You can follow us on Facebook if you're not watching us now currently.
We love
YouTube at Respect the Ring, and twitch.tv/Respect the Ring. where we're live. You can watch us there, YouTube, Facebook. Let's see.
Damn right. I'm just sharing us all over the place right now.
Here's a little football question for us.
Oh.
I know this isn't wrestling, but Nick, if for some reason Jacksonville drafts Justin Fields at 1 and Urban Meyer goes to Jacksonville, do you guys still trade at 2? Or...
Oh, you take Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. What? No, there's no reason Justin Fields should go number 1. I don't care if he goes 50 for 50, 400 yards, and 7 touchdowns in the championship. There's no. I'll stick to my guns. Name one good Ohio State quarterback. You can't. They get to the NFL and flop immediately. Like, they don't even have a good year and then flop. So, and that's not even against Justin Fields. That's against Ohio State. They shouldn't have even been in the playoffs, but they showed what they did. I mean, they destroyed Clemson.
Destroyed them. Just like how Bobby Lashley's destroying Matt Riddle right now.
A beautiful transition. That was class.
That was class right there. Big power, big slam by Bobby Lashley. To answer the question, 0 chance in hell I'm trading. You if you have a chance to get Trevor, they're not going to get Trevor. Justin, they're going to have to get Justin Fields, but
I wouldn't even take him. I'd either take a tackle in Penei Sewell or I'd trade back.
Well, it depends on if they really feel that Sam is their guy. And the problem is
get him some weapons, get him a receiver, get him some linemen.
And the thing is this though, is if you don't feel he is, you're going to get absolutely nothing for Sam.
Yeah, no.
Do you see how many quarterbacks are going to be involved in trades and be available?
This is going to be one of the best free agency and drafts maybe ever. There's going to be so many available people.
You're going to have Carson Wentz, who's going to be available. You're going to have Cam Newton be available.
Apparently, Matthew Stafford and Detroit's having problems.
Matthew Stafford is done. He does not want to get Andrew Luck. Can I just say that?
Oh, I mean, he's already made it way farther.
I know, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, a friend of mine on Facebook mentioned the other day that if you put Matthew Stafford on any other team in the league, he's a 2-time champion, minimum.
Lions just have no idea what to do with him. It's insane.
And that hurts as a Lions fan. I love Matthew Stafford, but we have done nothing but destroy him this year. Ever. Not even this year, just in his career.
Can you imagine Matthew Stafford, as Martin Lee just says it here, Stafford goes to New England?
Oh, please no.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine?
I'm a Lions and a Ravens fan, so that would be awful.
Real talk, though, just because as we're watching here, Bobby Lashley, Matt Riddle are just doing their thing. Matt Riddle gets a nice Pele kick, hits the side of the head of Bobby Lashley. He pops himself up. Big smashing forearm. Another smashing forearm.
Nick, let's do a football show one of these days.
I don't like football enough, though.
Okay.
Like
I'd be going off, and you're just like
I like oh wow, he caught himself. He was gonna go for a big ending, but it didn't happen. A senton.
You mean a dominator?
Is that what it is? Is that what his? It looks just like the big ending to me. Running knee. Man, Matt Riddle is just unable to.
I'm gonna fly through a couple of these real quick. Joe says it'll be at the Royal Rumble where Big E and the Big Dog and the Big E will win the Rumble, go on to Mania, and lose his title. It's a lot to unpack. Martin says the only reason I see Fields going number 1 is if Urban goes to Jacksonville. No. And then bring Stafford to New England.
I don't know, man. Oh my God. Got a massive dominator.
Oof, that was a good looking one too.
That was a real good looking one. He just dropped Matt Riddle. Now he's gonna put himself. He's got the hurt lock in. It's got it in tight. Matt Riddle bounces off the ropes, gets himself back in the middle. He tapped, but the ref didn't see. Interesting. Matt Riddle then goes for a roll-up. 1, 2, 3. Matt Riddle beats Bobby Lashley, the U.S. champion.
Are you kidding me? And you're supposed to be building Bobby for the Rumble. Unless this is the way to take the title off of Bobby before the Rumble.
I guess so, but they have Riddle actually tap out?
But the ref didn't see it. That's very smart. Ref doesn't see it. Bobby thinks the match is over, and he gets out of the lock without having to lose.
Right.
I like it.
Yeah, Matt Riddle kind of bounced off the ropes, hoping to get separation that way. It didn't work.
I love it. I think that was genius. So, yes, Riddle did tap, but ref didn't see it. That's all that matters is if the ref sees it or not.
Well, if the ref doesn't see it, it didn't happen, right? That's
there you go.
Line.
That's how it goes. Matt Riddle would be a fun U.S. champ.
I mean, it would just be something interesting. Oh, now we got Ricochet.
The ongoing soap opera of Ricochet and Retribution.
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize Mark Henry was on
Yeah, he had an infection in his foot, so he's a little out of commission.
Oh, now Randy's here.
Is Randy just going to go around and talk shit to everybody?
He's going to go around and talk shit to every single legend he can find.
World's strongest man, you can't even walk.
Hmm.
Yeah, I went to the same show I saw Teddy Long at. He was supposed to be at that show, but he ended up in the hospital with a infection in his foot, so he couldn't travel. On a scooter.
On a scooter. I don't know why that was really funny, but just the way
it was. It was.
And here's Mark Henry on a scooter. That's true. He did not. Did Randy Orton never beat Mark Henry for the world title? I know they feuded.
Couldn't tell you.
I don't think he beat him. He's telling him to leave.
Do you want me to hit you where you stand, or do you want to pedal your ass on out of here? How about go?
He's telling him to leave. He's telling him to pedal his ass on out of here, or he's going to hit him right now. Oh, and there's Mark leaving.
They're making everyone look like shit compared to Randy.
Well, they're making them all look like they respect Randy and they're afraid of him. Oh, another commercial for this Wednesday on NXT. New Year's. What is it? It's New Year's?
Evil. Every villain is lemons.
Also known as the Evil Lemon.
This Wednesday on NXT New Year's, every villain is lemons. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we are on commercial, so we're just kind of chilling real quick.
Yeah, I should have made that clear.
Nah, you're good. We're on commercial. We're just chilling. What are y'all doing? What are y'all up to?
What are you guys all doing on there?
Martin, we're on commercial, so talk some more football, and I'll reply to you.
Tell us more. Tell us more about what's going on in your lives, guys. It's a Monday. A lot of stuff going on in the world. Here's an honest question, since we're talking football for a second. Do you think that it's clear what Philly did, or do you think it's no, seriously, like, because
very questionable. It's very questionable. I didn't see what happened. I heard everything, and apparently there could be some penalties to the Eagles for what they did. Draft picks, fines.
They're talking like a serious fine,
dude. No, fuck that. Go tank. Make your division rival lose. I'm all for it. I love it.
My thing is like, listen, like, I understand Paul Abdul once again rests at the arthritis pain commercial. This is just fantastic. My thing is I understand if they want to tank, but
not in the middle of the
not just the middle of the game. It's the fourth quarter. It's a 17-14 game. This is still a very, very tight game. Jalen Hurts isn't doing that terrible.
Yeah, I saw, because I looked to see what Jalen Hurts' stats was to see if he got pulled for a reason, and he wasn't passing too well, but he had like 130 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns.
It wasn't bad at all. And it's like, oh, we decided, and the guy is like, Doug Peterson talks out both sides of his mouth. He's like, oh, well, first it was we want to see what we got in this guy. In the fourth quarter of a game, you decide to do that? Okay. And then he's like, oh, well, he earned it. So I thought he earned that spot to do that. Like, oh, so you're throwing him a bone? Well, what is it? What's the answer?
Yeah, I saw he mentioned, oh, we go out there to win no matter what game, what week, what part of the season. We go out there to win, and then he goes and does that.
All you need to do is look at Jalen Hurts' face. On the sideline, it'll tell you everything you need to know, because he was furious. He was like, this is some bullshit. This is ridiculous. I don't think Carson Wentz is that. But let me tell you something right now. Here's why I think forget the whole Giants component to it. This is why it's really unfair. You have Hurts, who is fighting for a spot, because there is no guarantees. They have all the cap space in the world to keep both him and Carson Wentz if he wants to stay there. And
they have no cap space. What are you talking about?
They have all the money for him. Yes, they do. They have space for him.
Oh, for both of them, yeah. But if you can get out of a contract, do it.
Right, but I'm saying they have space for both of them. It's not like they have they will have Carson Wentz stay there. So there's no guarantees he has a starting quarterback job. Okay, so he's fighting for a spot. You take him out in a game that is the last game of the season where he's trying to win the game for you. Plus, all the linemen you have out there who are trying to win a game, and then you put that kid out there. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. I'll tell you what's ridiculous right now is how the match ended, and Bobby Lashley is furious.
Warren says the Giants are hating the Eagles. The whole NFL, besides the Washington fans, hate the Eagles. Yeah. And real quick, hot take Joe says, how was your guys' Christmas? It was pretty damn good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Oh. Bobby Lashley has a big scar on his cheek. So I'm going to go get his punk ass.
I had to work Christmas, but it's all good. I had my family time, so.
Ah, well, that's good, though. That's very nice. Did you guys do anything? Did you have anybody over? Did you go anywhere? Did you do anything?
We go to my sister's house. Me and my mom live together, so we go to my sister's house for Christmas.
Very nice, very nice.
Mandy.
Mandy Rose in pants.
No.
It's a different attire for Mandy.
This is another tag team they destroyed to stick 2 randoms together.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Shayna Baszler already attacking Mandy Rose. We didn't a match even started yet. Boom! Yeah, let's just bury Mandy. I think Shayna Baszler's trying to assert her dominance. Oh, here comes Dana Brooke. The ref's just like, ladies, no. Ladies, no. Dana Brooke saying, I'll take you on. So now it's Dana Brooke versus Shayna Baszler.
Dana can't wrestle in that top.
There's no that's right, I can't wrestle in that top. That is a very loose top. And now it's
for those who can't see, Dana's top is not very athletic friendly.
no, it's not athletic friendly. I don't know how she's gonna be able to wrestle here. So I guess Mandy Rose is just disintegrated.
She did.
She's just dead. Dana Baszler. Oh, Coquina clutch. Already in. Oh, no. A roll up by Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke just pinned Shayna Baszler. But Shayna Baszler won't let go of the Coquina clutch.
Karafuda
clutch. Karafuda clutch, excuse me. Oh, my God. Mandy Rose just ran in and just kicked her with a massive knee to the face.
Dude, imagine where Shayna was last year compared to now. Destroying it in NXT, and now she's here losing to...
She just lost to Dana Brooke in a match.
Dana Brooke. She's had one tag team championship, no women's championships.
What was the point of this?
To embarrass Shayna.
Dana Brooke's not even in wrestling gear, and she just beat up Shayna Baszler. She didn't beat up Shayna Baszler. She just beat Shayna Baszler. And where's Nia Jax?
Thankfully, not on my television.
Oh, look at this. Look what we got here. We got Molly Holly, Ric Flair, and who's that? And IRS.
Urs. Martin, exactly. It's sad to see what Shayna has become.
Wow. Randy Orton now is staring down Ric Flair, his former Evolution teammate. Oh, he's saying he would like him to walk him down the ramp.
Didn't he RKO him like earlier this year?
And then
last year.
Then he punted him, but didn't punt him.
And then attacked them with the night vision goggles.
That was fantastic. When he turned off the lights and put on the night vision goggles, he just beat him up with the chair.
I'll tell you what, out of all the terrible things that happened last year and all the shortcomings with no fans and not being able to travel and stuff, their cinematic stuff was insanely good.
Oh, you got to pick up. You got it.
And I think they did.
And I
definitely made a better situation.
Oh. Randy Orton and Ric Flair getting into a very heated back and forth right now.
Death, taxes.
Randy Orton yelling at old men.
An old man cry.
Old man crying.
Ric Flair crying.
Oh. Oh. He just said, "You are not the man who you used to be."
Well, yeah, he's 87 years old.
How old is he?
They just had his birthday. His 75th birthday?
An old man.
Hey, Siri. How old is Ric Flair? Hey, Siri. How old is Ric Flair?
Ric Flair is 71 years old.
71.
So, did you have a British accent?
Australian. I love me an Aussie accent. Yeah, he's 71 years old.
I remember my mom used to have like, this is before like cars and like our phones were GPS.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
You said like before cars and phones?
No, before like cars and had GPS systems.
Oh,
like phones had GPS systems. You would buy like a third party like GPS system. And my mom had this one called like Parrot, and you could change like the voice on it. And so she changed. Oh, it was a TomTom. That's what she had.
TomTom, yeah, I remember TomTom.
And so she made it into a British. It's like an Australian accent. But the thing is, like, it takes on all the Australian things. Like it, so they would be like, turn left onto the motorway, and my mom was like, what the fuck is a motorway? I don't know what that is. It's like you would get to a 4-way intersection, it would say, go around the roundabout, and I'm like, there's no roundabout here. It's just a 4-way intersection. I hate roundabouts.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Roundabouts are communist. I hate that. Fucking ridiculous. Gotta love that IRS was on Raw though. That was funny. That's funny. IRS isn't that? I want to say something really stupid right now. Isn't IRS Bray Wyatt's daddy?
Hmm?
Oh, I was right.
Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas's papa.
Where is Bo Dallas?
On the F tier on SmackDown's.
He's not even on the tier. Man,
That's how bad.
It
He's
must
not
be
even
nice. It must really be nice to get a paycheck and not have to do anything. It's gotta just be so nice.
What a dream. Get to travel for everything and not be on TV.
That guy makes like $100,000 and does nothing. He's just on freaking.
He's on the payroll.
He's on the payroll. He does absolutely nothing. He's just there, ready to go. Oh, seeing a commercial right now. Catering.
He's in catering.
It's wild card weekend coming up, boys. It's gonna be big.
You know who's not there? The Jets. You know who is there? The Ravens. Oh. And we're gonna lose.
Yeah, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Does Cleveland? Who has a better chance of making a run? Cleveland or the Colts?
Cleveland. Because the Steelers are on a massive slide right now, and they better pick it up next week.
I think Ben Roethlisberger can win Comeback Player of the Year.
No, what? They're literally going to give it to Alex Smith and then rename it the Alex Smith Comeback Player of the Game.
That's true.
Player of the Year.
That's true. I forgot about Alex.
Rename the whole award for him.
The Alex Smith.
The Alex Smith Comeback Award.
If they can go deep in the playoffs, what a story that is. Alex Smith, Ron Rivera. I was going to say Matt Patricia, but that's not Matt Patricia. Ron Rivera's battle. I mean, come on, man.
It would be an actual storybook season.
I will never forget when they had that when he made his first snap back in the game, and you see his wife, like his kids are like, yeah, and his wife's just like, it's like, oh God, please.
Nick says, "Don't worry, New England's not there either," and also he's also picking Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Who are the Colts playing?
Who are they playing? Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Give me 2 seconds. Don't look it up. Don't do it.
I think it's the Dolphins or the Bills.
Dolphins aren't in.
Here they are. Oh no, they're not.
No, no.
It's the Billies.
It is on. Wait, what? Why can't I find a bracket? Oh, here we go. So you got Colts. Yeah, Colts are taking on the Bills. Cleveland's taking on the Steelers. Ravens taking on Tennessee Titans. Rams are taking on the Seahawks. Bears are taking on the Saints. Buccaneers are taking on Washington. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Martin says that's some Disney type storytelling with Ron Rivera and. But did you see? Wow, my brain is not working, so I'm just gonna go back to comments.
That's fine.
Kurt says he wants WWE to come to Australia, as does Billy.
That would be nice.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Happening right now. Randy Orton is taking on Jeff Hardy. Randy Orton making his way to the ring. God, I love Randy Orton entrance.
Dude, why can't I think of his name?
You come dying.
The rookie right in for Washington. Chase something.
Chase Young?
Chase Young. Chase Young once is calling out Tom Brady. He said, "Bring me Tom Brady. I'm ready for him," and that's going to destroy.
That's a terrible idea.
He said he can't wait to get to Tom Brady.
No. Stop. Boy. Do you know what happens with Tom Brady in the playoffs? I understand that like last year, like it was weird. Tom Brady goes in there and gets slapped around by Tampa Bay, by Tennessee. I get that. But boy, he'll kill you in the playoffs if you give him the blood. If he smells blood, you're done. So I would not do that.
The Ravens will win over Tennessee this weekend, and the Ravens will go into the Super Bowl and winning. All right, cool. Joe's calling it. I'll take it.
Hot takes by Joe.
I'm going to go place my bets after this show.
Go place your bets. Randy Orton slowly making his way into the ring. He's bleeding from the shoulder, which I don't understand how that's possible. He hasn't even wrestled anybody yet. No, the WWE Championship match did not start yet, Gabriel.
That will be the main events. Aaron says, "Can I type my essay about my Minecraft death today?" Sure.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Something I've never been interested in is Minecraft.
Dude, Minecraft's so much fun.
Randy Orton is in real intense mode. Why is he bleeding?
I don't see it.
It's right on his shoulder. I hear voices crying. I love that so much. Gotta love it. This hasn't been a bad Monday Night Raw, but I feel like unless the legends do something like tonight that's like super impactful, I mean, you could have had this whole show without the legends.
Yeah, they haven't done anything. Randy Orton's made fun of everybody. Ric Flair cost his daughter a match, and
what you gonna do when Claymore Country runs wild on you?
Okay, hot take.
Oh,
Hulk Hogan costs Drew McIntyre his title, and then Hulk Hogan versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania.
I'm done. Do it. Now, first of all, Jeff Hardy coming out in like old Jeff Hardy gear. It's kind of nice. I don't know what's on his neck. Oh. You say it's an homage to all the legends. That's what the body paint is.
I can't read it. It says 19 something. Martin says, as someone who had Brady as their QB for 10 years plus, you don't do what Chase Young did. Yeah. No. Chase Young fucked up.
You done goofed, son. You done
goofed, kid.
You done goofed. Listen, let me say something. It's put up or shut up. Chase Young can have a good old day and get to Tom Brady. Good for him, but that's not how it's going to. Tom Brady took the Buccaneers to a playoff. Made them a respectable team. I'm trying to read what it says. I can't read it. Jeff Hardy looks good, man. I haven't seen Jeff Hardy not in a body gear suit in a little while. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I can't read it either.
If anybody in the comment section can see what it is, let us know. Randy Orton right now and Jeff Hardy just in the corner. Randy Orton took back control. Smacking Jeff Hardy in the face. These two had a very intense rivalry not that long ago.
Yep, the Hell in a Cell match.
Oh my god. And he took that screwdriver
Yeah.
the gate. Oh my god. Sick bastard.
So I thought about going from studs to just getting bigger and bigger.
Okay.
But one of my fears is getting in a fight with someone and them just looping in and ripping.
Oh.
That's a fear.
That's definitely something you gotta be afraid of. Oh, here comes Randy just smacking Jeff Hardy's face up against the table. Oh! And he just sing-brothered him.
Kurt says, "Come on, Randy." Well, he's taking it.
Randy Orton right now has Jeff Hardy on top of the announce table after he just threw him up and slammed him on the back of his head. Oh, he's got his gauge. He got it.
Oh, no.
And then he threw him back in the ring.
Hey, Nick.
Yes, sir.
Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
We're 2 hours into the show.
2 hours into Monday Night Raw, the first Monday Night Raw of the year. We want to thank everybody who's been watching us so far. We hope you can share, and I hope more people watch us. But thank you all for who's been here for the full 2 hours so far. We are right now watching Randy Orton take on Jeff Hardy on Monday Night Raw, Legends Night. Of course, the main event will be Drew McIntyre taking on Keith Lee for the WWE Championship. I am Nick. This is Chris.
Hey, Nick.
Yes.
I heard that you can watch Respect the Ring on 3 networks.
That is indeed a thing you can do. On 3 different platforms, you can watch Respect the Ring. Would you like to know what those platforms are?
Tell me.
So you can watch us on Facebook. You could watch us on Twitch. You could watch us on YouTube. Make sure you check us out on all of those, guys. Respect the Ring. On each platform, Respect the Ring.
If you don't have a Facebook, you can watch us on YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube, you can watch us on Twitch. If you don't watch us on Twitch, you can watch us on Facebook.
It has to be one of those. But otherwise, yeah, there you go.
Or else you have no clue who we are or how you got here.
At that point, you're probably Amish. In which case, if you're Amish and you're here, what's going on?
Ooh, are you on Rumspringa?
What the hell is Rumspringa?
It's their 1 week break where they can go be normal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, dude, they have 1 week to go, like, ball out and decide if they want to go back to the Amish or go out into the world.
Can you imagine? This is the, 2020. They're like, all right, guys, go out. There's nothing over.
We're here to do it.
This is my one shot. You can't do it.
Oh my God, it's finally time I'm on Rumspringa. Everything's shut down.
What happened?
Man, the outside world sucks.
The outside world sucks. I'm not anywhere.
Kurt says The Undertaker will Hall of Fame 2021, Chris. Yeah, probably.
He probably will go in the Hall of Fame. Jeff Hardy tried
well, the question is, do they just redo last year's coming into this year and then do Undertaker the next year? Or do you just
they totally cancel the Hall of Fame? You probably could just Jeff Hardy went for that was weird. He went just for like a swinging net breaker that was going to go for Swanton Bomb. Now he just jumped to the outside, slammed into Randy Orton's face. Never going to commercial.
Yeah, because they plan on delaying it till SummerSlam, and they're going to do it during SummerSlam, and hopefully fans would be back, and it didn't, and then nothing happened.
Yeah, I think I remember SummerSlam, they were trying to get people in an arena.
Mm.
They were trying.
And then they delayed Royal Rumble this year by 3 weeks in hopes of more fans. And guess what?
No, it ain't happening.
Still no.
They're not going to anyway. I mean, they are in the right state.
Florida?
Yeah. They're in the right state where if they really wanted to, they can have fans.
I heard Florida was an absolute shit show with cases.
Oh, That's not the dispute here. It is.
Oh. Oh.
It's the fact that the
They're
governor
open.
is like, yeah, bro, like you can have like they told Raymond James Stadium you can have full capacity.
Yeah, I remember that now.
That's fine. So, I mean, could they have people go in there? There's no way they're. Here's the thing: they have Tropicana Field, they can do stuff, but there's no way in the world they're going to risk COVID entering the Thunderdome. There's no way.
Unless they move Thunderdome from Tropicana somewhere else. But then you have all the fans near the wrestlers.
That's what I'm saying. There's no Tropicana is really the only way you can do it because you can have fans sit in the stands at least and have them sit far away. But it's just like I don't know, man. I think it just becomes a logistical nightmare. I think at the end of the day, that's just what it comes down to. It becomes a logistical nightmare. Now you have to worry about all these people. Now you got to worry about doing their temperatures and stuff like that. Now you did see what AEW is doing, right?
They're moving to another venue.
They're moving to Miami for the winter because the wrestlers are saying Jacksonville's fucking freezing. We want to go.
Really?
That's what they're saying. They're saying it's too cold. They're saying it's too cold to wrestle.
It's Florida. How cold can it be?
That's what I thought too. But apparently Jacksonville gets cold. So they're like,
hey Siri, what was the high in weather today for Jacksonville, Florida? It's 50 degrees.
That's cold.
It's cold for Florida. That's really cold for Florida.
That's what it is. They're freezing to death, man.
I heard it was for a morale boost.
I can remember going to Florida to visit my grandparents for it'd be for the summer. We'd take our summer trip to Florida to visit my grandparents, and we'd show up from New York where it was freezing. To us it was 20 degrees. We get to Florida where it was 65 degrees and sunny, and my grandparents are in jackets with gloves on. I'm like, Grandpa, what are you doing? And he's like, it's freezing out. I'm like, it's not freezing. It's hot. This is really hot. He's like, no, it's not.
I remember the summer of 2011 because I had just graduated high school. Dating myself on television. The East Coast was having heat waves, and no one had enough AC units and shit, and people were dying from overheating, and it was 90 degrees. And 90 degrees is an amazing, amazing day for Texas. And I'm just 90 sounds awesome. And there's people literally dying of heat strokes up there.
People didn't. Well, it's kind of like in Texas when there's a dusting of snow.
Everything is done.
Everything just grinds to a halt. They started they're schools are shut down. There is nothing. Everything's closed. And I'm like, it's just there's nothing. If you just take a little broom, you're good. They're like, nah, dude, you understand? It's done.
No, dude, we literally were shut down out of school for a week solid, and it didn't snow any more than maybe 3 inches. But it iced and froze over multiple times. That's the only thing that really made sense.
Well, because there's less oh man, Randy Orton has his finger inside his ear. Oh, he's stretching it oh god, that was disgusting. Oh, he's still doing it. Oh, it's in both ears. Oh, this is so gross.
Ugh.
Oh, this is so gross. Oh, thank God he stopped. Okay. Now he's doing the Randy Orton, I can stop on every limb thing.
Martin says if 50 is Colton, that's nothing to Massachusetts.
I would take 50 degrees right now in New York. It's freaking freezing here. It was 35 degrees today and sunny.
Oh, dude, it was 38 the other day, and then it was a nightmare. And that's Texas.
I didn't realize it get that cold in Texas. I can't believe that in 2021 we're still watching Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy on Monday Night Raw. It's just a real thing. Jeff Hardy gets to the bottom rope. Randy Orton's forced to break his headlock, but he's not letting go. Goes almost to a 5 count there. Excuse me. Apologize. Randy Orton. Oh! Jeff Hardy just did a jawbreaker, drop jawbreaker there. Oh, Randy Orton trying to go for the draping DDT. Oh, nope. Jeff Hardy got out of it. Inverted atomic drop. Double leg. Drop kick. And now the boys are teeing off.
I don't know how Jeff could be cool with people just destroying his ears like that. Dude, I have slits in my ears, and if you pull them too far, it hurts.
Up, whisper in the wind onto Randy Orton. 1, 2. He got all of that whisper in the wind.
Yeah, he did. 1, 2. Kick out.
I think we're about to go to a commercial. Oh, no, we're not. Thank God. Jeff Hardy, like, it's become now every match he takes off his shirt. Every match.
I feel like that's part of his like comeback sequence.
Oh, it is. Baseball slide, Randy Orton into the barricade. Here we go. Oh, no, Randy Orton slithers away, causing Jeff Hardy to have to get off the top rope. Oh, here we go. Draping DDT. That's the beginning of the end, my friends. Jeff Hardy looks like a Family Guy character that gets knocked out.
Kurt says, Australia weather is nice today, Nick and Chris.
Very nice.
I know y'all are Celsius, but what temperature is it there? I'll convert myself.
Randy Orton tries to go for an RKO. Into a cover from Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy goes for tries to go for a twist of fate into an RKO. Shades of 2008 Royal Rumble. And Randy Orton, just like then, wins this match.
Okay, 22 Celsius. Hey Siri, what is 22 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit?
22 degrees.
Oh, 72 degrees. That's literally perfect.
That's beautiful weather, man. You get a nice mid-70s. Oof. Mid-70s, sunny with a nice warm breeze.
You just described a perfect day.
That is a perfect day, man.
Dude, I've used Siri more today than I have in the past year. Kurt, enjoy the weather. That sounds amazing.
Oh, look, it's got a Lucha House Party back here. Molina! Molina looks fantastic.
Fun fact, Lindsay Dorado was a substitute teacher in San Antonio, Texas.
Huh.
Before he went to WWE.
Here comes the Hurt Business minus Bobby Lashley.
B plus, right?
Yep.
There you go. You're B plus tag team champions. Billy is also from Australia, so y'all enjoy. That sounds fantastic.
So is Billy Kay.
She is. Martin says, please say Melina's here to stay and not a one-off. There's been so many rumors within the past few months that she's back. She's not back. She's back. She's not back.
Well, she was like coming back, and then it was like she wasn't coming back. But then
it got out that she signed and she went to Twitter and was like, no.
But that's what every wrestler I know does whenever like they get no. It's like Edge when they're like, oh, he's planning on coming to come back. He's like, no, I'm not.
And then next night.
I always like when like when they interviewed AJ Styles. I think it was like What Culture interviewed AJ Styles just before the Royal Rumble when he debuted. And they're like, "Are you gonna be free on that date?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, I'm free. What do you want to do?"
Martin said, then there was rumors she's going to be paired with Robert Stone. Melina? Because I don't know how much sense that makes.
I don't know. That makes zero sense to me.
Be like a fashionista type person, and Robert Stone's all about the brand, but that's Jenny's thing, and NXT UK is the fashionista style.
Right. Oh, excuse me. I forgot Bradley Cooper was on Law & Order SVU once.
Dude, everybody's been on SVU.
Now, wasn't there supposed to be like a new thing where Stabler was going to come back?
Yeah, he's coming back.
Stabler's back, baby.
Joe says the Hurt Business will win this one.
Who are they facing? The Lucha Brothers?
Lucha House Party.
Oh, sorry, Lucha House Party.
Kurt says, Nick, don't come to Australia. The haunted forest is evil. That's funny.
I don't like haunted shit, so I'm good.
Oh, I love it.
I hate that shit.
I say I love it, but I turn off the light in the kitchen and I have to run to my room because it's too dark.
Dude,
remember that shit as kids?
I do the classic thing where like I turn off the light in the basement, I run up the stairs. You remember my dad being like, Nick, what happened? I'm like, just turn the light off, man. Like, everything's fine. And he's like, Nick, for God's sakes. He's like, Nick, you were just there. What do you think's that? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, this one house that we used to live in, there is from the kitchen to my dad's bedroom, there was just a single hallway, and there's a light switch on both sides. I'd turn it off in the kitchen and just dart as fast as I could. And they're like, quit running. And I'm just like, I might get attacked.
You're like, I'll take the yelling at. It's not worth the reward. Emu, Doug. I like these Liberty commercials. Yasiel Puig is drawing interest from multiple teams, including the Red Sox.
Speaking of Yasiel Puig, DJ LeMahieu and someone else were talking to the Dodgers, and that pisses me off because the Dodgers are just going to buy everybody.
DJ LeMahieu, if they don't sign DJ LeMahieu because they're being cheap, I'm done. I'm so annoyed.
Who's the top pitching free agent? Right?
Bauer?
Yeah. Bauer and LeMahieu were in the talks with the Dodgers.
No, Bauer's talking to everybody.
No, the Dodgers are talking to everybody.
The Dodgers are talking to everybody. Bauer's talking to everybody too. Bauer's like every day on Instagram is wearing like a different hat to like mess with people.
Yeah, dude. Between the Red Sox, the Yankees, and the Dodgers, I just hate the whole money aspect of baseball.
That's
Guess what? We got money. We're gonna sign literally everyone.
Can we talk about the fact that the Padres just snagged Blake Snell from freaking Tampa Bay with they didn't even give up a fight?
Yeah, and then they got you Darvish for one good prospect and two other decent ones. And then they just signed the top international free agent, and they're killing it. But they better win in the next year or two, or they're done.
Oh, they're going to win next year or two.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I think the Padres are a bad team. I mean, bad in the good way. They are some bad mother effers. Do not sleep on the Padres at all.
I like the Padres. If I had to pick an AL and an NL team, they would be my NL team. Them or Colorado.
Hey, it's the Lucha House Party. Who cares?
Maybe it's because you're scared of haunted stuff, Nick.
Yeah, I am scared of haunted stuff.
And then Fatal Destiny Aaron says, sorry, it's off topic, but Don't Starve Together is a great survival game. I highly recommend it. Have you played it?
No.
It's interesting. I don't know if I would care to play it, but I've watched it on YouTube and whatnot. And then as coming season.
Martin. Well, here's Grant. Okay, so to be clear now, just so I'm not stupid, that's Grand Metalik in the ring right now, right?
I'm getting his kicked is indeed Grand Metalik.
Okay. He's facing Escobar on Wednesday.
Yes.
So
what sense does this make? None.
Yeah. Because they're
Grand Metalik pinned The Miz last week.
Who?
Grand Metalik beat The Miz last week.
Yeah, but that's fine. But they're not going to beat the Hurt Business right now because the Hurt Business are tag team champion.
They might.
What a big power bomb.
Women's tag team lost.
I guess so.
Boom.
Oh boy! Now these two are having problems. Cedric and Shelton Benjamin are having problems.
No, Cedric has a problem.
I see.
They've been kind of hinting at it for the past month that he's trying to be the top dog and he's trying to prove it and he's the best and all this shit. Oh, look. See, Martin said the same thing as me, Nick.
What? Okay, back to wrestling. Is it bad that I think Goldberg is winning the Rumble? Oh, God, don't do that.
It's not bad. It's just pretty kind of expected, I would say.
Don't do that. Oh, God.
Dude, you can do it without him winning.
Of course you can do it without him winning.
So there's no need to have him come win the Rumble. Come in 30, eliminate 2 people, and win. No. There you go.
Oh, yes, Joe. Hot take Joe here again. I love whatever William Regal talks about. He's like, yeah, they tell me go out there, have a competitive match with Bill. And I get out there and I realize Bill has never had a match longer than 30 seconds. And I have to have a 6-minute match with him.
I saw a quote on Instagram, on Aiden English's Instagram, that said that him and Luke Harper had a match once to where they went too hard and did too good. So when they got in the back, they said Vince or Gorilla or someone got onto them and told them that they did too good for a second match. And they're like, well, then don't put us on second. We're going to kill it. So put us where you need a killer match.
And the Lucha House Party just beat the Hurt Business.
Told you.
It is a bad night for tag team champions, man. Let me tell you something. Both sets of tag team champions lost tonight.
Yep.
And the Hurt Business. The Hurt Business is not having a good night.
And you know what doesn't make sense about that? Lindsay's the one that got the pin.
Yep.
Have Grand get the win.
Of course you're... You know what? But here's the thing, though. I don't mind the Hurt Business having inner fighting and stuff as long as they grow from it. Because right now, MVP is still the glue.
But everything is Cedric's fault, and this has been growing and growing weekly. Cedric is trying to overdog everybody. He's costing stuff. He's tagging himself in and taking the matches.
Tori Wilson's on TV.
Hold on, I gotta see this. Dude, holy shit, she's tall.
Nikki's also short.
True. Fun fact. This ain't even a fun fact. This is kind of an opinion. Tori Wilson looks better now than ever.
I was just about to say that. She looks better now than she did before. Oh. She's saying there's a woman down at the end of the hallway who'd be very interested in him. Something tells me it's going to be the Boogeyman.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, yeah, it's a dark room. You know it to be the Boogeyman. Yep. Red light. Yep, here it is.
RDB.
I'm the Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you. Up, R-Truth pins. R-Truth just got back his title belt. He is like a 57 time.
Let's say he's in the 50s by now.
He is in the 50s now. They have Tori Wilson skipping in heels. Good for them. Oh, who's here to help Garth? Oh, no one's here to help Garth. It's just Ron Simmons.
All right, couple comments.
What?
There's it.
Hold on. Damn. Sorry, go ahead.
And my pick was Keith Lee to win the Rumble, but he's having a match tonight, so that pick. No, not necessarily. If he doesn't win tonight, he's still definitely in play.
Here we go, guys. This is interesting. Drew McIntyre comes out first.
He came out first when he lost against Orton.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, in the final half hour of Monday Night Raw,
we get a long match too. Let's go.
We're gonna get a long match.
Now
Okay, hot take. I don't like this long sword entrance.
Oh, it's disgusting.
I'm sorry.
I don't like all the zing, zing, zing. I don't like the placement. I don't like any of it. Just come out.
Just come out, man.
But he did. This is exactly what he did when he lost to Orton.
Yeah, so here we go.
But here's another thing. He won the title back from Randy on a Monday Night Raw. Are they going to have another main title change on Monday Night Raw? I hope so, but I don't see it happening. Okay. Oh, wait. Just showed that. Just kidding. We're all being thrown for a loop. It's actually going to be Joey Samoa. He wins the Rumble. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God! Can you imagine? There's it's like number 30, and he goes boom, boom, and then Soldier just gets up, rips off the suit he has on, and he's in gear. Oh,
hell yeah!
Oh, I love that.
And thank you, Aaron, for saying Joey Samoa. That's what I've been calling him for years.
Joey Samoa.
So I don't think this is going to close the show. I think we'll have another Legend segment, but we do have a lot of time for this.
They have all the time in the world that they want.
Joe says he also does not like the entrance.
I just think it was okay for that one time, but I don't understand why you have to keep doing it.
I don't know why he still has the sword.
Who holds a sword like this? I don't know, just stupid.
Ding.
Ching ching.
Ching, ching. That's kind of like the Ricochet one where it goes pew. I hate that shit. Kurt also, me too, does not like it. Oh no, my TV reset.
Oh no.
Curses. Dude, I don't know what's happening.
What's happening?
Chris, did you know that K. Trevor Wilson, Dan from Letters? Yes, I follow him on Facebook, and he's doing every single day. He's posting a new picture of his wrestling T-shirt collection. He said he started 2 or 3 days ago, and he's gonna do one every day for the next like 2 months.
That's
a lot of shirts.
I love Trevor Wilson. I love the
Yes.
stand-up he does, where he's like, my friends call me Big Trev, which is really not nice because we don't have anybody else named Trev different than me. Like, it's not like there's a littler guy named Trev and we call him Little Trev. Like, I'm just Big Trev, so I'm literally just this big guy. Like, that's my only discernible quality of a person.
Have you watched Letterkenny?
I love me some Letterkenny.
Have you watched the new season?
I have not.
I won't say anything.
Okay. No. All I can say is that it's fucking embarrassing.
As you can tell, I have a Ferda tattoo, so yes, I do love me some Letterkenny. Ferda boys.
Take a steak, both sides. Salt and pepper. My TV is all freaking out now. This
Mine is 2.
USA Network is like flipping out. I don't know what's happening now.
I'm gonna be mad if my phone worked this whole time.
Oh, here we go. USA Network's back now. We're getting a Chris Lee Knows Best ad.
Good show.
You like Chris Lee Knows Best?
It's funny, yeah. I haven't watched it in like 2 or 3 years, but it is pretty funny.
I don't mind. It's a nice lead-in.
Miss TV is funnier though.
Miss TV is funny. People don't give it enough credit. The episode where they when the kids finally went to sleep and they thought they can finally have sex, and she messages him these children are asleep. He's like, he goes, I'm 10 minutes away. I'll be back in 6. And he's just putting down and he finally gets in. He throws the door open. The kid's awake, and she's like holding baby. He's like, damn it,
dude. No, I'm having issues.
Here comes Keith Lee.
All bask in his glory. For he
all
is.
the legends. All the legends that came out tonight. Booker T's there. All the legends are out for Keith Lee.
Keith Lee's winning.
Keith Lee might be winning tonight. Jeff Jarrett? My God.
Joe will be number 30 and will win the next pay-per-view this year.
Guys, this is a big match right now. We got Keith Lee taking on Drew McIntyre, WWE Championship match, final match of Monday Night Raw. Man, all the legends are out there. They all have chairs for them just to chill and watch the match.
Disney says, does anyone like the weird sounds? No, we were just talking about that. The shing shing, Pew!
One fall. Oh. I don't do that anymore. There's no crowd.
Keith Lee's 340 pounds.
That's a large man.
In the words of Big E, that's a lot of meat.
In the words of Brock Lesnar, the first time he saw him at the Royal Rumble last year, that's a big boy. I don't care what anybody says. Brock Lesnar's performance last year's Royal Rumble was phenomenal.
I've mentioned it before. I hated it live, but watching back, it's absolutely genius.
When Keith Lee first comes out, he's like, "Oh shit!" he's a big fucking boy. Here we go. Main event time. WWE Championship match. Can Keith Lee, in one calendar year of WWE programming, not only beat Adam Cole, baby, for the NXT NXT World Championship, but also beat Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship? Is it possible, Chris?
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible. Guys in the comment section, let us know what you think.
Everybody in the comments, give us your final picks.
Final picks, guys. Final picks in the comment section. I want everyone watching right now, drop your picks immediately.
Aaron says, I really want Brock versus Okada or Tanahashi, but it'll never happen. Him versus Tanahashi probably 20 years ago could have, but too late. Martin has Drew winning.
Martin is saying Drew. Drew McIntyre trying to pull down Keith Lee. It did not work. Oh, man. Keith Lee bullying McIntyre a little bit. Oh, my God.
Yo, shout out to Keith Lee for that recovery.
Yeah. That's a fact.
That was impressive.
As big of a man as Drew McIntyre is, you just see how big of a man Keith Lee is. Oh my God, big forearm to the face.
Dude, yeah, you're right. In the full calendar year, he can be WWE champion, NXT champion, and NXT North American champion.
That's crazy.
All within 365 days.
He does not.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he just knocked Drew McIntyre out of the ring with one forearm smash. Drew McIntyre is also tasked tonight, if he is the one who's going to win this match, with making Keith Lee look like $1 million.
In reference to one of the men on stage, this gonna be good.
This is gonna be good. Good. Obviously, you're talking about Tatana.
I searched for Brock Lesnar versus Tanahashi and got excited, but realized it was a 2K video. You guys know how I picked for this match. No, tell us.
I think he's going to have Keith Lee. Oh my God, Keith Lee just yeeted Drew McIntyre over the barricade. Keith Lee is in intense mood. He is feeling himself as a dominating machine as we go to a commercial for USA Network.
They might have just spoiled something.
Uh-oh.
There's confetti where Drew was laying.
But this is a live show.
Okay.
But why would there be confetti there?
Putting it up in the rafters, you know some falls. Bruh. Dude, for those who don't know that are watching, I've known Keith Lee for years and years. I've hung out with him. I've picked him up from the airport. All this shit. It's crazy seeing one of your friends on TV.
Can you go into that a little bit more? Like, how do you like how you like?
My sister, not blood sister, but she's my sister. I've known her for 20 years. She's a little older. She's about 10 years older than me. She would take me and her actual brother to wrestling shows all the time. So she's like kind of into the wrestling community, and she knows everybody. So when Keith is from Texas and wrestled in Texas pretty much his whole career until he went international and stuff. So we've hung out with him. We went out to dinner. Me and her picked him up from the airport one day. It was crazy. He was coming back from the UK, and we picked him up and took him home.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Good times. I have a picture of me and him from like 2014.
I feel like when you guys went to dinner with him, he was like the guy who ate the most food.
Yeah.
That's really sick.
He's a good guy.
Nah, that's he sounds like a righteous. He sound in the words of the secretary from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He sounds like a righteous dude. I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah. Ladies and gents, we are on commercial still. This match, I'll be happy with either of them winning, but come on, Keith. Kurt says, I really want Sting versus Drew or Tanahashi feud. Sting, of course, everybody wants to start rumors or whatever about Sting and the AEW championship, but if the brass knows what's good for him, they won't put Sting as a champion. I feel that would limit everything because he won't be able to wrestle every week. He'll be once a month or 4 pay-per-views or something. And that's no fun. We're back with Drew and Keith. Drew is holding his ribs. Interesting. Ooh, Aaron, interesting. Who'd lose their promotion first, Evil or EO? Neither. They both stay where they are. I'd say EO. I don't see Evil coming to America. Unless he already lives here. If he already lives here, then who knows?
Hello there.
Hello.
Tried to get myself a little pinstripe bells, some blue point. We got a championship match on. I drink when there's championship matches on.
I'll cheers you with my electrolyte beverage. Stay healthy.
Stay healthy, man. Yeah, I have a big glass of water here, too.
Keith's dominating right now.
They're trying. They're making Keith Lee look like $1 million again. And again, for everybody who was like, oh, Keith Lee, they put him to the Performance Center. Vince McMahon hates him.
2 weeks later, he's in a championship match on Raw.
Great championship match.
Maybe that's why they sent him back to the PC to throw everyone off. It was all a ruse. It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
Were you with us for the takeover that War Games that Austin Theory came out under the ghost face mask?
Yes.
And he took it off. He was like, "It was me. It's Austin.
It's me, Austin. It was me all along." That was brilliant.
I feel like that's just like luck. Your name is Austin Theory, and you get the.
Absolutely.
Also, mad shout out to Keith Lee for all of the anime references in his moves.
Spirit Bomb, baby.
Spirit Bomb, Grizzly Magnum, Final Flash. He's trying to. Drew just tried to belly Keith Lee, and Keith Lee laughed in his face. I'm gonna do this real quick. There we go.
Oh. He's gonna try to do it again, and he does get the belly to belly onto Keith Lee. My God, he just really did have to pick up Lee, though. Oh, wow.
And he throws him.
Neckbreaker by Drew. Drew kicks up. What is Drew doing? Oh, his ribs. The ribs. Try to go for a Claymore. Misses the Claymore. Sidesteps him. Crucifix maybe. No. Goes into a roll-up. 1, 2. One, two. Oh, Lee almost. Lee was this close. Got some serious height. Drew keeps grabbing to his ribs, and Keith Lee, man, is just shaking all the offense from Drew off. Oh, whoa. Oh!
I'm behind. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, that looks like it really hurt. Wait till you see it, Chris.
Is it the super bomb? Oh, right on the corner.
Yeah. That was nasty. Right on the corner.
Keith Lee is unconscious.
God.
Kurt, my man. Come on, Keith Lee, big brother. Hell yeah. Oh, shit.
I'm all restless for some reason today.
Are you antsy? Hey, now I'll be right back.
All right, see you. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Nick. I am here by myself as Chris has left me to fend myself from you, the people of Respect the Ring. Thank you all so much, seriously. as we come down to almost 3 hours of our Monday Night Raw watch along. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We hope you've enjoyed this. Leave a comment, send us a like, let us know your thoughts. Seriously. And right now we're on a commercial break, but we are right in the middle of our WWE Championship match, the main event on Monday Night Raw. Drew McIntyre taking on Keith Lee. Lee looks like he's in firm control up until that powerbomb from Drew threw him right into a table. That seemed to be a bit of an equalizer moment for Drew McIntyre. Remains to see if he can capitalize on that and retain his WWE Championship. But one would probably say he will. What's going on here, guys? Billy saying, I searched WWE on Google today in Australia. That's good. They always like to get their views and their searches up. Tell us, guys, who's going to win this match now? We see how this is going so far. Who's winning this match? Drew McIntyre or Keith Lee? Let us know. Come on, put it in the comment section. Just hold on 1 second here. I'm getting a... Oh, we're getting a Total Bellas. And there he is.
Yo.
Capsule Corp.
Did you read Martin's message yet?
No, not yet.
You guys don't really have that much time to rest after Raw before New Japan. Well, my friend, that's why we have multiple people in this business.
Thank God.
Because the two of us will not be covering New Japan. Tonight will be Andrew Semru and Will Kliski covering New Japan. So after we're off, they get a couple hour break and they'll be on. So.
Absolutely. My God, he really was driven right in the corner of that announce desk. Oh, trying to go for the future stock, doesn't get it. Double chop to Drew. Keith Lee, 1, 2, no. All the legends sitting very close. Here we go. Oh, Drew McIntyre going to try to go for a backslide. And Keith Lee won't let him have it.
Man, you're telling us, Martin.
Telling us, Martin.
If Keith Lee wins,
McIntyre hits the future shock. 1, 2, no.
it's going to take more than a future shot.
I agree with Martin, though. What a way. What a way to start 2021. If Drew McIntyre loses the WWE Championship to Keith Lee right now. Big Show just looks like a regular big person. He doesn't look like Big Show anymore. We're getting a "This is awesome" chant. Drew McIntyre went to the top rope for some reason. Keith Lee. What's Keith Lee going to do here? Well, the back of Drew looks like got a little bruised on it.
I want to see Keith Lee's back where that point landed.
Yeah. What is Keith Lee doing?
Hurricane Rana. Spanish fly. Something.
Something's happening. Drew's now at the top. No way. Spanish fly. Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude. Him and Dijak used to do, or Dijakovic used to do that in NXT every week.
I know. Oh, my God. That was really cool, man. That was really cool. Drew McIntyre just got sent. What a Spanish fly. These are two massive men. They barely just got that rotation, though.
Yeah, Keith Lee kind of landed at an angle, too.
Yeah. Keith Lee was close to a problem. That was crazy.
Yeah, Keith landed a little high, but still, that was
schmexy.
Kurt and Billy both. Keith Lee.
Keith Lee. A spine buster into a roll-up. Drew does not get the pin. And those ribs are still bothering him. He's calling no for the Claymore. Here we go. Keith Lee catches his foot. Oh my God. He pushes him up into a spear bomb. He tries. No. Oh, here we go. Big Claymore kick by Drew. And that's it.
Drew won.
Drew is the winner. A nice, impressive sequence there. That was close. That was great.
Damn.
Joe saying he's out.
See you Friday.
See you Friday, Joe. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Wow, what a really, really good what a really good match, man.
They went 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Now, will Keith Lee turn heel here?
Nah.
Yeah. Oh, Drew's pulling out a microphone. Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Is it Miz?
Nope.
Hold on. Don't say anything.
Oh, no.
Goldberg.
No. No. Oh, my God.
Is Drew next?
He just handed him a mic. Oh. Oh. Don't do this. The one thing you don't got is respect?
That's all he has.
When you address these guys and girls, these legends up here, you look at them as a bunch of washed up, tired old men and women.
What?
In your mind, you think that now in your prime, you were better than every one of them in their prime. You think that not one of them poses a threat to you whatsoever. Now, my prime, my friend, that's where you're on. And that's where I stand. It's about respect.
It's about respect.
So, don't think that I'm coming out here and I'm demanding anything by any stretch. Don't think that I'm coming and posing a threat. No, sir, I am coming to challenge.
He's challenging him.
At the
Royal Rumble.
Not what I said. You decided inside my head, everyone over there. When you know Drew McIntyre is all about respect and put it bluntly. Think about yourself 20 years ago. That big indestructible monster for the piss and vinegar taking everybody out. Think back, that's not you now. You couldn't beat that guy. You couldn't beat me. Honestly, fighting you would be like fighting my own dad, mate.
Just fighting you would be like fighting my own dad. Oh, he just shoved him. And then he cut the commercial? What just happened? He's just fighting you would be like fighting my own dad. He goes, fighting your own dad. He then shoves Drew really hard. And now we're on to Stone Cold Steve Austin's show.
They did that last week with the Randy Orton and Alexa Bliss part. And they never addressed that tonight either.
Wow.
Everyone's favorite grandpa is coming.
Well, guys, that's Monday Night Raw, I guess.
How do you end a great show? You Monday Night Raw it.
You Monday Night Raw it. That's it.
It was a decent show, guys. I mean, that main event was great, and then you Monday Night Raw it.
And then you Monday Night Raw it. I don't know what's happening now. Is Drew actually going to face Goldberg at the Royal Rumble? Is he not? What's going on? I don't know what's happening right now.
These camera edits and cuts are...
I think they just ran out of time.
Yeah, it's 11 or 10:02.
But like they can go over. They're allowed to.
Yeah,
go
they have like 15 minutes.
Yeah, doesn't make any sense.
And they're showing WWE programming, so they can definitely go over. No, they wouldn't cut it like that if they on purpose or on accident.
I hope
it was
not.
Definitely on purpose.
I hope not. But if it's on purpose, it's stupid.
Yeah, no,
it was stupid.
Absolutely.
Didn't tell us anything. But with that said, guys, it's been 3 hours. Thank you all to everybody who watched us tonight. We are asking you to continue to show your support for Respect the Ring. And later tonight, please be sure to watch. What time is it? 2 o'clock, 2:30 on the
2:30 your time. So 3.5 hours from now.
3.5 hours from now. Make sure you watch our good our good buddy Andrew Samaru, as he covers night 2 of New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom, the creme de la creme.
And William Kliske will be with him as well. And maybe one other person, but I know for sure it's them two.
All right, so there you go. All right, well, Chris, thank you so much, sir. Everybody here, thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time. You're the best.
Bye.
Like, share. See you later tonight. Peace.
Oh,
is it me? Okay.